Where's my 40 at, man?
Duval County, 904 in this bitch, huh? Put your hands up. Yeah, you feel that bass? Turn it up. It's that dirty South punk rock. Dirty South. Dirty South, yeah. Throw it up. Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Duval. You could get caught in the club. Blow with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you could get stomped in the club for a dub that I saw. Shawty, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. Whole weed, maybe 50 deep. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Man, fuck that nigga. Hold on back, hold on back. Fuck that, fuck back. DJ Dirty Skate. When I reach for the herb, nigga, what's the word? Bitch, nigga better recognize real G's down the ride. Dirty South, I'm a record till I die. And I ain't even gotta tell her what my name is. I just walk right in like I'm famous. Get out the way, bitch. I'm heading straight to the VIP where I'ma drink everything for free. Damn right. You can get caught in the club. Blow with your hood, throw it up in the club. Or you can get stomped in the club for a dub that I saw. Shawty, we don't give a fuck, yeah. But you don't want no problem. You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems with me. Whole weed, maybe 50 deep. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat, bread. When I say whole wheat, y'all say bread. Whole wheat, bread. Whole wheat. Y'all motherfuckers don't want no problems, nigga. Whole wheat bread, bitch. Southside Duval County. It's that dirty South punk rock shit. Y'all gonna have to try extra hard to get up in this punk shit now, nigga. Y'all niggas don't want no problems, nigga. Shut up. Back the fuck up.
Hi, it's the second part of tonight's episode. I had to go cook dinner and then eat it and then come back. And here I am back again. We're going to play some more classic Jared content, and I'm hoping that some of you would be so kind as to chuck me a couple bucks. Right there, Tip Train. Click the link in the chat and just follow the motions and send me some of that sweet, sweet cheddar. All right. I'm talking to someone really quick here.
Here's some bread.
There we go. Thank you so much. God, man, I was starting to get because honestly, hold on. I wouldn't even normally be streaming today, but I really need to get ahead on expenses here. So I'm just going to keep streaming because that's $10 I wouldn't have made if I would have just laid down and like watched Netflix or whatever. Trying to work on bringing a guest in. Why not post DP on X? Wouldn't I have to like pay Elon Musk like a monthly fee to post my videos on there? Because if that's part of the deal, I don't want to do it.
Ben, why not post DP and tap on X? Lots of people are posting their long-form content, so you won't have to fight through YT's partner program.
All right. Trying to bring in a guest right now. Working on it. But yeah, if it's if it's free and we just share the ad revenue on X, then I'd be down for it. But if I gotta pay a monthly fee and then maybe shit will go right for me there, I don't know if I like that. Teddy Rubskin, I have 2 servers. Please go into the tap server and jump into the general voice there. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Streaming. God damn it, Teddy. Okay, there you are. There you are. All right. Here you are. There you are. Ha 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 ha. What's up? How's it going?
How much?
You enjoying the Jared Thon?
Yeah. Jared Thon's cool.
Some people are like, I'm tired of like people always anything I do more than a couple times, people complain about it and say that I do it too much, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
So I get that about Jared a lot.
Jared, keep going. He's a big schmoo.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to do this thing. There we go. I'm trying to make it so people can see when you're talking with the little icon thingy. All right, that's good. Kabam, there it is. All right. All right. So I'm about to play some Jared stuff. I'm just doing one more thing here.
Yeah. I found the Brother Jared channel.
Yes.
Right? And there's a lot of old stuff on there.
Yes. That was his religious channel. That was him like praising Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And talking about why he was joining the Proud Boys. And yeah, that polo shirt he had was just in lieu of an actual Proud Boys polo shirt.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, they wear a Perry. It's yellow and black.
Yes. And he also on that channel, there's a video where he talks about, something about like how to not be a lol cow, and or how to not yeah, like it's like all right, this is younger Jared. I think he had his little facial hair at the time, and he just does absolutely every single thing he says on the thing of things not to do.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's like he knows. He knew. So he has these little glimmers of self-awareness.
Yeah, he gets his predictions right 100% of the time.
James Rolfe made a
Okay.
Christmas video, and this motherfucker had the audacity to mock his own audience, which I think he may have been jabbing at me because of something I said. If you guys
definitely.
watch the beginning,
Yeah, definitely. James Rolfe.
Yeah, it was totally something he said. This is something he does all the time. He thinks his influence is wider than it actually is.
Yes, he does that a lot.
Yeah.
I think some of it reaches back to like Boogie actually seeing his shit and reacting to it. I don't know.
he goes, "Well, if you're wondering if there's anything Christmas about this video, here's my hat." Fuck off, bro. And he was exactly right. That was the only thing Christmas about the video. Such a fucking stooge, but
Such a fucking stooge, but so this is a clip. Dude,
Wow,
I hate the way he cuts the collars off of his shirt. Oh no, Teddy.
yeah, because the older videos he's got, like, can you hear me okay?
Yes, yeah, now I can.
Because he used to have these muscle shirts. I think he wants muscle shirts. Why can't he just get muscle shirts?
I think he has a weird. It's kind of like the same reason he hacks up all of his posters and he has to modify all of his stuff. And I think he finds it uncomfortable to have a shirt collar that actually like forms to his neck. So he cuts them off. And the same thing with the sleeves too. Here's his video about why it's punk rock to be Christian.
Oh, punk rock.
What's up, guys? How you doing today? This is Jared here. I just got a little story for you. This isn't preaching. This is just, like I said, a little story. And, just my 2 cents. Because that's all YouTube is. It's just other people's 2 cents. You can do with it what you will. You can take your 2 cents and throw it in a wishing well. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But anyways, so before I start saying a bunch of more corny metaphors, I just want you guys to know that I am close with the Lord. I'm a Christian. I know it's not exactly the most popular thing these days, but that's why I believe being Christian is actually...
It's the most popular religion in the world.
It is. Everybody loves Christians. What are you talking about?
It's the most, it's the biggest religion on earth. Islam is growing, though. It's because they have very high birth rates.
The most punk rock thing you can even do. Let me explain this. Basically, punk rock, I grew up with punk.
What was that?
So punk.
Yeah.
So punk rock.
Yeah, look at him. Punky J.
Punky is punk. Does he have something in his ears in this video?
Punk rock.
No. It looks like he took them out and they're starting to shrink.
It's something close to me, and it stands for being a rebel. Punk rock was always about being the underdog.
In that brother Jared, he's got a lot of weird shit in his ears. Some videos he's got big hoop earrings.
Yep.
Other times it's like weird shit hanging from his ears.
Yeah, he's got like screws, like long screws that he would hang from his ears too. It's weird.
Yeah, real weird.
In the 90s, punk rock got popular, but it wasn't punk rock anymore. It was just pop. Pop music never was punk. The new Green Day stuff, that was never punk. Blink 182, that was just...
He's a punk purist. He's a punk elitist. That's what he's doing.
That was trendy stuff. You see what I'm saying? That was part of the trends. That wasn't real punk rock music.
Not real punk.
Yeah. So,
Posers.
Check out his eyes here. He's got an eye that doesn't match up with the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
my point,
better here, and he's more coherent. You know,
Yeah.
he's speaking faster, and he's more coherent than he is later on. As he balloons up, he kind of gets much slower, bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
I'm trying to make is basically being punk rock was never popular. Being Christian was never popular.
Punk rock was popular enough. It was like a pretty big thing in the 70s and early 80s. Pretty big.
Yeah,
either.
punk was very popular. Why else would the other bands do the trendy thing? How would it be trending if it wasn't popular? That's what trending means.
Well, that's how like Billy Idol, like he was a big like pop rock star in the 80s, but he came out of a punk band. He was in a punk band, Generation X, originally. A lot of a lot of the like 80s like new wave that was really popular had its roots in punk. Like Blondie was a punk band at one point. I mean, the list goes on. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's an idiot.
Christians have always been mocked, made fun of. Growing up, going to school, I was close to my faith, and because of that, I was never really popular with a lot of kids. Kids saw that I had a crucifix on my neck, and I think that it repelled them like bug spray. They just didn't.
In Texas, I doubt it. I don't know.
Like that.
Yeah, well, wait. The kids didn't like him because he was Christian in school?
That's what he's saying. He was saying the kids rejected him because he wore a cross around his neck and he was Christian.
Ah, right. Sure.
Yeah.
That's right.
I've always been a Christian, though, and I've always been proud of that. And, it's unfortunate how people judge, because I guess they feel like it's Mr. Goody Goody.
Thank you so much. Tip train, everybody. Throw me a couple bucks. I'm working overtime tonight. I'm going to keep streaming as long as I can because I need the monies really bad right now. I'm way behind on some stuff. Gotta keep some finances going the right way that it needs to, and I appreciate all your help. Thank you.
Two Shoes, Mr. Bible Thumper, who's going to start preaching, everybody get the heck out of Dodge. He's going to start quoting the Bible, but really.
How do you know Jared went to Catholic school? Someone in the chat said Jared went to Catholic school. I don't think that's true, but I don't remember him ever mentioning going to Catholic school.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying anything like that.
I think he said he was raised Catholic, but I don't remember him saying he went to Catholic school. I went to Catholic school. Jared would not have done well. Like, Catholic school, they push you way harder than in a public school. Like, you get like bullied into getting good grades, basically.
Yeah, I don't think he went to Catholic school. I don't think he. I don't know. I know he graduated high school, right?
I don't know if he graduated from high school. Maybe.
Yeah, he said he went to a special class.
Yeah.
For a little while. Right?
I mean, like,
admitted to being in a special class.
Like in Catholic school, they will kick you out for fucking up once. Like it's in public school, you gotta like assault somebody to get kicked out of school. Like in Catholic school, it's not like that at all. It's like if you fuck up even a little, like I knew a bunch of kids that I went to school with get kicked out for smoking weed. Like zero tolerance policy for that. We had a 2 strikes and you're out policy if a girl got pregnant. The first time, because I knew a girl that got pregnant when she was like 16, and she had to go to these special classes after school. If the guy that knocked her up would have went to my school, which he didn't, lucky for him, he would have had to go to the classes too with her. And basically, they were like classes that were taught by either a priest or a nun, and then after that, oh, and if a girl was showing up to school pregnant, 1 week, and then the next week she's not anymore, and there's no baby, and there's no like proof of like basically if the school found out a student had an abortion, they would get kicked out of school too, like anything like that. And then if she got pregnant twice while she was going to school there, she'd get kicked out of school. Like it was it was they had a lot of strict rules about that kind of stuff. So
Well, public school, you can get pregnant like 3 or 4 times. They won't kick you out.
yeah, you can have 3 kids during your entire high school run.
Each year, you can have a kid. You can have a kid your freshman year, junior, sophomore. Year.
Make it happen.
You can have 4 kids during your school year if you really wanted to.
I was never like that. I was actually quite.
Actually, I used to live near a high school that was like 4 teen moms, and it had a daycare center in the high school. So the girls would bring their kids with them to school, drop them off at the daycare, and then go to class there. It was a public high school in Albuquerque specifically for teen moms. Weird
with the daycare.
Yes.
Which is kind of like it's just like kindergarten. I mean, it's a bit of a
Oh man, like all the like Hispanic people I knew started having kids like way quickly, like pretty quickly. So,
I'm never gonna have any kids. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't want to raise the kids. I got some pets. That's cool. We got cats and dogs. That's good, and it works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart person.
Liberal as a youngster. I was very liberal. Again, I listened to punk rock. I hung out with all kinds of people, but
Public school for the win.
Hey, public school. Yeah, public school.
Yeah.
I think it was my faith, though.
Is it I didn't realize it was like a competition.
That basically made me not so popular, and because of that, I hung out with, the other underdogs, and I liked that. And I'm not just talking about punk rockers either. I hung out with the unpopular kids. I hung out with the nerds, the geeks, the losers, the freaks.
Because he was all 3 of those combined.
Yeah, he was all of them, all of the above.
That was my clique, and I liked it that way.
Yeah,
but again, the point I'm trying to make is when you're a Christian, you're not going to fit in, and that's what I like most about Christianity.
Okay, I got it.
Christianity is that it is very punk rock in that sense. I think Jesus was hugely rebellious is basically what I'm trying to say, like a punk rocker. Steve Caballero said it best, this pro skateboarder who's a Christian. Jesus was, everything he taught went against the grains of society. He was such a revolutionary that because of that, the government hated him. The government, Pontius Pilate, they saw him as a threat. That's why he was crucified. It wasn't because they just thought he was crazy. I mean, there were plenty of...
Pontius Pilate didn't do that. He's confused.
Pontius Pilate sentenced Jesus to death.
He washed his hands of it, and he let the crowd decide.
Sure.
Right. So Pontius Pilate, he was there.
Yeah.
He was there.
He was the Roman governor during the occupation of Israel or whatever.
Yeah.
So
crazy people back then, why would they have crucified someone just because?
They crucified all kinds of people.
Yeah,
tons and tons of them.
A couple other guys.
Yeah.
They were crazy. They crucified him because they saw him as a threat, and they saw that other people followed him.
No, they crucified him for blasphemy because those old Jewish laws were very brutal, and if you were caught being blasphemous, that was punishable by death.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, he was no different than like a Gandhi, a Martin Luther King Jr., people like that. And unfortunately, I don't think a lot of people really understand that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they
like
go by
God?
the Old Testament and, oh, the Bible's full of war and, rape and incest and they
It
never
is.
quote one, passage from the New Testament. It's very
Yeah, it
hypocritical.
happens all the time. People just like, no, New Old Testament, nothing about the New Testament. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they left the Old Testament in there for a reason, though. If they were completely rejecting it, they just wouldn't have even included it, but they did. So there's a reason
Jared
behind
said
that.
Old Testament stuff. Fuck that Old Testament stuff. You should be reading the Jesus part. Right?
Just
That
the
other stuff
Jesus
don't
part.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jesus part.
How people do this and ignorant, quite honestly.
Oh, they're ignorant.
But my advice to you guys is just think for yourself. When you can think for yourself, you will open up new universes within you. I mean, I'm not even joking.
A new universe within me?
Just think for yourself.
I want the whole universe within me.
Yeah.
Ah.
Then think for yourself.
I'm gonna think for myself. I want the universe in me.
And don't read the Old Testament.
That's
the new one.
That's for simps. The Old Testament.
Old Testament.
That's for simps. Everyone, like the stream if you haven't already. Please like the stream. We'll get some more people in here if you like it. And everybody, yep, yes, make it trendy.
Trendy like punk was, and then it wasn't, but it's because it was never popular. Like Christianity, also never popular. It was just for the geeks and the losers.
Learn to think for yourself, and I'm not talking about these, pseudo intellects. These so.
Did he say pseudo?
Pseudo
instead of pseudo? Did he say pseudo intellect? Let me hear. Hold on. We gotta go back a couple seconds here.
You will open up new universes within you. I mean, I'm not even joking here. When you really learn to think for yourself, and I'm not talking about these, pseudo intellects.
Pseudo You're pseudo intellectuals. Which I get. It's kind of spelled. Suede is kind of spelled like that, right? A little bit. Pseudo.
Yes.
Interesting.
Called, liberals these days who cannot think for themselves and who just blindly follow social media. Yep. What I'm saying is when you can really think for yourself, really be an open person, then the truth will be revealed and you will have an ultimate peace of mind. This is something that was granted to me.
I'm sold.
At a very young age, and I'm very thankful for it. I was about 15 when I really sort of saw the world for what it was. And that was about the same time that, I encountered a lot of more difficulties because when you know the truth and you live the truth, you're basically, you're going to be seen as a threat, not only to other people, but I believe also with the devil, with Satan. I am not one of these, liberal wannabe Christians. I do believe in the devil. And I think that when you walk and you live the truth, he's going to do everything he can to destroy you. And I believe that's exactly what Satan tried to do with me. So that's why I'm here.
I like how he's such a piece of shit, but he thinks the devil is like tempting him and he's against the devil. It's interesting because he really believes he's like the good guy, Oh no, Teddy's gone.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? He fights the devil inside.
Yeah.
Suicide Blonde. Right. but he doesn't do it. This actually reminds me of a joke, right?
Yeah.
Sexual asphyxiation,
Yes.
where you,
Strangle baiting.
right? That's how the one guy died, right? The lead singer,
Michael Hutchins.
right? So I have a joke where I'm like, it's okay to do it. You can do sexual asphyxiation, just don't do it in excess.
Poor Michael Hutchins.
Hey, you know what? He was a sexy guy. He's
He
hard to
was.
replace.
He was. He was a really good singer too.
You can't just get another guy to do that.
You know, they had a reality show. Actually, it was almost like American Idol, but it was just to pick the new singer for In Excess. I remember it like
And it
in
totally worked. It
did
totally
not.
worked.
I don't think it did.
Remember the guy they found? I totally remember the guy they found.
I don't remember that. I kind of watched that show, but I don't remember it that well.
I don't remember either. I mean, but what didn't it have like it was like he was on it, but then they also had that one guy that was in Red Hot Chili Peppers for a minute. For one hot minute, he was in it. He was in there for literally one hot minute, and then Dave Navarro. Yeah, Dave Navarro was on that show too.
That was the Supernova.
Yeah, they're like, if
the other
band. Why
band.
doesn't Dave Navarro be your new lead singer?
Because he's not a singer. He's a guitar player.
He can't sing.
Yeah.
Well, who are we going to get then? Sammy Hagar. Let's get Sammy Hagar to be the new lead singer of INXS.
Oh, no. No.
I'm still available.
Michael Hutchins had like a deeper, like really smooth voice. He didn't drive 55.
That's right.
Yeah.
Michael Hutchins. Hard to replace. Very hard to replace guy. What do you
Yeah. Now I'm gonna listen to In Excess tonight, later on tonight, just because I'm like, you got me in the mood now.
What was the one album that has all the tracks on it? It's a classic album because I'm
trying to remember
back in his group did that album. I think it was Kick. It's Kick. Yeah, that's the one that has all
New
the good
Sensation. New Sensation.
Yeah.
That was one of their. I don't know if that's the same album. Actually, I think that was their first big hit. I don't know. There was a couple of them. Yeah. So.
Because back in his little musical group did a whole they did an album. They in their studio they just covered the whole album and they did In Excess Kick, and I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of great tracks on this album. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll spread the truth with you guys. Open up your hearts, guys, to Jesus Christ. Be a real punk
Open
rocker.
Up your heart to
Jesus. Don't live a trendy life. Don't live, on your trendy website.
What? I can open my heart to Jesus and live a trendy life. Come on.
Guys, with your Snapchats, all this mindless crap that all these other trendies do. Don't be like that.
Yeah. New Sensation, Never Tear Us Apart, Devil Inside, Need You Tonight. Those were the singles off of Kick. So pretty badass.
Be a true believer in God. Be a true Christian. Live a good life. Live a life full of love towards other people and substance. Have substance and depth to yourself. Again, not just
I think
have substance to your life.
Red Eye in the chat called him Aussie Jim Morrison, and I guess that kind of is true. He was kind of Jim Morrison like. Yeah. That's actually a good comparison.
Being an Instagrammer, there's so much more to life than these silly little networking sites and all this crap. So I basically want to say a prayer for all you guys. I want to bless you all in the name of the Father,
I can't wait.
The Holy Spirit, and I pray that God will come into your life. Jesus is the answer, guys. And I know some of y'all are very intelligent, and you study religion, and you may say, well, there is no one answer. I can tell you right now, there is. Jesus Christ is that answer. So please feel free to comment, even if it's just to tell me to go fuck myself, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to try to reach out to some of you guys.
Fuck yourself.
Any questions you may have, anything, I don't care. I want to use my channel on YouTube to spread the message of God, and I've decided that's what I want to devote this channel to. So guys, thanks again for watching. God bless all of you, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
That's great. Whoa, Brother Jared, let's share God's blessing to all of YouTube. It's great.
Yeah.
God's punk rock.
I'm gonna do overrated punk bands. Oh, he's got glasses here. It's like
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him wear glasses before.
Hey, he wore glasses very briefly. I guess he didn't like the way he looked at him, but apparently he needs them because I don't think he sees very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that might be part of the problem is that he can't see very well. I've also thought this about Trump. I think Trump might have bad vision. You know what I mean? And it might have something to do with why he's so stupid.
Well, is that why he thinks his hair looks good?
Well, I mean, I've seen pictures of him with glasses, and I've also heard stories where they would do like daily briefings like they need to with the president, and he would just be like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. And he would rather have people read stuff to him than read the documents and other stuff. I'm like, maybe he don't read so good. Maybe he don't read so good.
How's it going, guys? This is my overrated punk bands video. It's a lot like my...
I heard that guitar is all fucked up now.
His guitar?
Yeah. That guitar in the background is now like all stripped. Like all the pickups are taken out of it and everything.
Overrated metal bands video, if you want to check that out. I mean, really, it's almost creepy how identical this is going to be. But there's a reason for that, and I'll explain it. And so, yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I hope that you don't get too offended.
It was Ark that told me that.
You don't have to...
I believe Ark told me that in the chat.
Oh.
That
guitar's all fucked up.
Yeah, that recently when Jared like tried to make it look like he was cleaning his room, the guitar was out for a minute. That guitar, and it's all fucked up now.
Agree, but all in all, I still think the bands I mentioned here are still good bands. So with that said, let's begin. So the 1970s was a glorious time. It was a lovely time, full of drug usage, full of hippies, full of all kinds of craziness. And this is when punk rock emerged. It actually emerged with bands not a lot of people know of, The Damned in the UK and the New York Dolls in America. This was before the Sex Pistols. This was before the Ramones. A lot of people think the Sex Pistols and the Ramones were the first, but that's the only reason they have as much recognition as they do. It's because people see them as like, the Godfathers, like the Saviors or whatever. And truth be told, I don't really like any of those bands. All the ones I just...
New York Dolls were like proto-punk. They weren't quite punk. They were like a precursor to it. And then as time went on, when punk became a thing, then the New York Dolls started playing more punk sounding music. But originally they were like what would be known as proto-punk. So...
mentioned all four of them. I mean, I like them okay. I think they're decent bands, but I would by no means would I consider the Ramones the best punk band in the world. The people that wear Ramone shirts, a lot of them don't even know anything about punk rock.
That is true, actually.
That is true. I'd say the same for like Misfits shirts and stuff like that. People
Nirvana, Led Zeppelin shirts. See a lot of those too.
Yeah. But it's just it's the thing now. People wear shirts of bands they don't necessarily know.
Posers. And the same with the Misfits. A lot of people wear the Misfits skull. They don't know anything about punk rock.
Damn it, we're agreeing with Jared. You sent me this video, Teddy. I blame you.
Well, he's talking about overrated punk bands, so I don't know what yeah. You can't
And
disagree if
that
he's
right there is a sign,
Yeah.
that should tell you that they're not really true punk bands. Well, I mean, you could call it true punk, I guess, but they're not as good. Let's just put it this way: they're not as good as you might
Just
think.
wanted
Okay.
to show some support. Also,
Thank
I'd be super
you.
down to feature on Tap Like Teddy if you would have me.
I don't know.
Like with the Misfits, like I like the gimmick, the whole horror thing, ooh, spooky, Halloweeny, that's great. Okay, I don't have an issue with that. I just thought their music kind of sucked. It was kind of like Gwar in regards that if they didn't have their little theatrics and their gimmicks, no one would have cared about them. I mean, Gwar is one of the. I'm just gonna be honest. I think Gwar sucks musically. They're
Shut up. You suck.
terrible. I mean,
War.
I don't know.
War?
Yeah, he said they suck.
Right, but they're not punk.
They're punk adjacent for sure.
Punk adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They're like thrashy kind of and the former lead singer who's dead now, he had a punk band on the side that he would tour with when Gwar wasn't touring. They're called the Dave Brocky Experience.
no.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Yeah.
What you even call Gwar? Like, is that
Yeah.
punk? It's not metal. I know that, but I thought they sucked musically. And honestly, with the Misfits, I think they're somewhat better than Gwar, but I would by no means.
If I look up Gwar on Wikipedia under the genres section, first it says thrash metal, and I said they're like thrash, then hardcore punk, then crossover thrash, then heavy metal, shock rock, comedy rock, and then alternative metal is the last one. So it is it is like a punkish metal that they play. It's
Consider
interesting.
them a great punk band. But you know what, man? If you like it, more power to you. And I know I'm going to get some butthurt fanboys, but that's just how I feel about them. Actually, I like Danzig better. That was the second band the lead singer was in. It was sort of a more gothy, I guess, kind of more darker, not as punk. But if you think about it, like the Misfits, I don't know. I never really even considered them that punk, but that's just my opinion. The Addicts, that's a punk band for you right there. If you like dark, kind of like theatrical stuff, check out a band called The Addicts. That's real punk rock, guys. But anyways, I pretty much covered the 70s and for the most part the 80s, but I can't talk about the 80s without talking about something very glorious known as street punk, so this should be interesting.
Is he gonna pee in that?
One thing I failed to mention in my overrated metal bands video is that heroin. Heroin was huge in the 80s.
That's how Dave Brocky died.
Yep.
And a lot of metal bands used heroin, and you could tell. The same was with punk rock. Now, look, I'm not a hater on street punk. There's actually some street punk bands I really do like, but oh man, heroin was a bitch, and you could tell which bands used it, and their fans love them because they use heroin too. Heroin was like the LSD of the 70s. I mean,
No, it's not. LSD is nothing like heroin. LSD is not addictive, for one thing. It's not an opioid. It's just a psychedelic. You trip your ass off for like 8 hours and then it's done. It's not the same thing.
The LSD of
The 70s. I think you said the 70s.
what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
a lot of punks used it, guys. Some people may even think that punks were straight edge. That's not the case.
Some
or if
were.
they drank, just drinking. A lot of punks used drugs back in the
There were straight edge punks. That's where the straight edge movement came from.
70s and 80s.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I would say the mid 90s or maybe the early 90s that straight edge became more popular with bands like Minor Threat. But
Yeah.
before that,
Minor Threat.
yeah, there was
That's where the whole term straight edge came from.
no such thing as straight edge in punk rock. And so because of that, there were a lot of shitty bands. But there was some street punk I really did enjoy, though. The Exploited, I thought, was a good band. GBH was pretty good.
Wait.
You know, there was some good stuff out there, but there was some stuff that was not so good as well.
I've seen the Exploited before.
Anyways, that's really all there is to say about street punk. You know, I like the
That's all there is
message.
to say about street punk.
I like how it's about
Oh,
life
Lord.
on the streets
Oh.
and not like some.
Oh, he said that's all there is, but we're only halfway through the video. How did that happen?
I does that all the time. Why does he keep doing that?
Political,
He's been doing this for so long.
Yep.
So
It's
long.
the same shit every time.
Pseudo
Everyone who just showed up, please like the video. As many of you as you can, like the video. Like it up, like it up, like it up. I had a stream earlier that was doing okay, but then I had to end it because I had to go to the bathroom and shit and eat a meal and everything. So now I'm back.
Back ready to rock.
intellectual bullshit like anti-flag. But at the same time, I mean, there's just it's hit or miss with that genre. Same with death metal. It's there's a lot of shit you got to sort through. But anyways, guys. So also speaking of like pseudo intellectuals and stuff like that, I just want to say this: like, there
Yes.
What?
What did you
I don't
say?
know what he's talking.
are
Oh,
some
okay.
bands I like, but
What are
I
you
hate
talking
the
about?
lead singers. Prime example: Dead Kennedys. I hate Jello Biafra. I think he's an elitist cunt. I think he's an edgelording douche. I think he just likes to troll, honestly. But I really hate this guy. And
He ran for
seems like a
president
piece of
before.
shit to me. Same goes for Fat Mike of NoFX. I really can't stand that guy.
Fuck you. He's the greatest. Fuck you.
And I think honestly he is somewhat of a sellout because you can tell.
They're the most successful band that never signed to a major record label ever.
He has his own record label.
Yeah. Yeah, all those other punk bands from the 90s that got really popular signed to a major label. Like Green Day, The Offspring, all of those bands like from the early to mid 90s, like 94. All the bands that blew up there, they went to like big major labels, and NoFX stayed on their independent label. So
His later music was more political and kind of like geared toward edgy, 15-year-old kids, who say crap like "Hail Satan." That's what he was catering to, and because of that, I completely
like Fat Mike because he's a Christian,
yeah,
right?
Fat Mike is a Jewish atheist.
Right. And he had plenty of songs like that. Yeah. What's the best NoFX album?
Probably So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes.
Yep.
So
Okay.
so long and thanks for all the shoes is really good. Pump Up the Volume is really good.
All right.
There's a lot of them. There's White Trash, Two Hebes and a Bean. They had to change it. It was going to be a way more offensive. It was going to be a way more offensive title than that, and they used like the cute racial slurs instead. So, because they're White Trash, Two Hebes and a Bean.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Right? You got to be offensive. You got to get the. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah, but
You
they
gotta
got
censor that.
canceled. They got too edgy, and they got canceled for like a year. They made a joke about the shooting in Las Vegas while they were in Las Vegas. It was like it happened like not even a year prior to that, and 10 years before that, everyone in the crowd would have just laughed it off, even if or ignored it. But next thing you know, like their whole tour dropped them after that. Like they got dropped from their own. They were doing like a festival, they were doing like a beer festival tour where they would like set up in a town for 2 days and like have craft beer and have all their punk band, like all their famous punk band friends from the 90s play with them. And they got fired from their own tour and didn't get to do it. And all the other bands had to do it without them. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was in 2017. So, yeah.
Well,
Lost
they
interest.
just did their farewell tour, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they did. They're still doing it right now. I think they're in California. Like they're doing a bunch of California dates now.
Was this his first farewell tour? Because that is just typical for a musician to just do a bunch of farewell tours.
This is their first one, and they're very clear that they're not going to tour. They left it open that they might record again, but they don't want to tour anymore. Yeah, most of them seem to be on board. I think the only person who said he didn't want it to end was the drummer. But they're not gonna. He's not gonna go like if Fat Mike won't do it, they just won't do it. He's like the main songwriter and the singer and all of that shit. And so,
right. Without Fat Mike, it's not a band.
Yeah, I mean they could try to do something new, but yeah, I don't know.
NoFX, and it's a shame because NoFX used to be one of my all-time favorite bands as a kid. I love NoFX. They had that.
What? It was his favorite band when he was a kid.
Yeah,
but now he hates it. What the fuck happened?
This was, the part of the reason why they retired this year is because they started in 1983, so it was their 40th anniversary. So I guess they were, and they played 4 albums a night. They played 40, so they played on both nights. It was a 2-night thing that I went to. They played 4 albums each, a minimum of 40 songs a night for 2 nights. So it was crazy. And they took a break in the middle. They were like, time to take a break. And then they'd play some like house music while they were like peeing and doing whatever. And then they came back and played some more. It was pretty awesome.
Sound, man, that awesome sound, that punk rock sound that, that really had a nice, I don't know, it just like, I liked him. But then I found out what a douchebag Fat Mike is, and I was like, fuck this band. But it is what it is, man. I'm not going to say NoFX is an overrated band, but their newer stuff you can bet. And as far as Dead Kennedys, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't say that's an overrated band. They were punk rock legends, but they're not even relevant anymore. I mean, people remember them, but they haven't been a band in decades. I mean, when did they quit? Like the mid-90s, early 90s? I don't even remember, but it is what it is, guys. As far as like Green Day and Blink-182 goes, you guys probably think I'm going to mention that, but I have a surprise for you. This is going to be funny.
He's not mentioning them, though. You guys think he's going to mention them, but he's not, because he's not mentioning them.
Who do you think? Who?
He just said Blink-182 and Green Day. He's not going to mention them. Like, okay.
Probably not.
He didn't. He just did, though.
I mean, he probably liked Green Day, but maybe not Blink-182. I don't know.
I actually like Green Day.
Yep.
But with that said, the older Green Day, okay, because yes, they did sell out. Their sound became very mainstream. I would say around the time of Nimrod, if you remember that album, famous song from Nimrod is...
Most people say they sold out when they got their first major label record contract.
Was it like stupid shit? They had so much shit on that fucking album. I remember listening to that in 8th grade, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Hitching a Ride. Oh, what's that other one? The Grouch, which I actually do like that song. What was that really famous song though that came from Nimrod? Nice Guys Finished Last. Stuff like that. It was just, you could tell they really changed their sound. And it's disheartening to me because they were really good, like their older stuff. I listened to all their albums, like Dookie, Kerplunk, all that crap. But then when
the really popular song from Nimrod was "Time of Your Life," Good Riddance, "Time of Your Life," yeah.
Nimrod came out, you could just tell, like, these guys are a bunch of sellouts.
And that was new. Like Green Day didn't do acoustic shit really very often before that. So
no,
and I don't consider. Let me tell you the biggest contradiction. of all in punk rock.
That
Okay,
was the
Pop
success
punk.
of that song, I think, more than anything
Yeah.
else.
There's no such thing as you can't blend together pop and punk. That's retarded. I mean, that's like, I don't know, man. That's just so stupid to
No,
me.
it's like one of the easiest things to do. That's why it's done so much. It's so easy to do. Like,
You're taking something that's not even supposed to be mainstream and making it mainstream. It's just stupid, and that's why I don't call bands like Blink 182. Don't even give them the dignity of calling them punk. They're not punk. They're just rock bands.
they're pop punk. It's like a totally different thing. It's like a completely different. That's why they don't just call it punk. It's pop punk. It's its own new genre. Well, it's not new anymore, but it was a new genre. They're not pretending like it's the same as the shit from the 70s.
They're just, you could call them pop rocks. I don't know, like the candy. It's not
Pop rock was something else. Like the shit Michael Jackson did on Thriller, a lot of that was like pop rock. Like Beat It, that song has like a Eddie Van Halen solo in it. It's pop punk. It's punk influenced pop music. Fucking, I couldn't believe it, but Machine Gun Kelly like revived pop punk, or tried to anyway. I was listening to this shit, like, I don't know if you've heard it, but like Machine Gun Kelly, his like new stuff is like obnoxiously pop punk. But that's because he met the drummer from Blink 182 and he like helped him produce his new album.
Hey, that's cool. Why not, right?
Yeah, I don't really, it wasn't really that great, but it was what it was,
Like, I don't hate Blink 182, but yeah, they kind of are the obnoxious poppy punk band, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they get a lot of hate because of that. I think they suffered a similar kind of nickel backlash, right? Because they attained the success.
I don't think they're hated at the level of Nickelback.
No, but they got a little of this backlash because of where they got popular, and a little overplayed. Same
They
thing
kind
happened
of
to Spin Doctors, right?
Spin Doctors only had 2 songs though. Like,
right. But they got overplayed, and it was like, why I hate this song.
Yeah, Blink-182 kind of like started a whole new genre. There were a bunch of Blink-182 clones that came out shortly after, and then it kind of evolved into other types of music too. It's interesting.
There's a lot of nostalgia for the 90s music, but there was a lot of crap in there too. For every Hootie and the Blowfish kind of thing, there was, the other bands that were just like that. What was that one song? It's like jealous again. It's a lot of crap. It's just like
that was the Black Crowes.
Yeah, it's just like what it's just. I don't even know what this is, right? It's not. Not. I don't hate it, but it's just kind of this blah music, right?
The Black Crowes were around longer. They were around since the early '90s, and that dude was he dated Kate Hudson for a really long time.
Oh.
The guy from the Black Crowes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, go ahead.
90s were a mixed bag, very mixed bag, because
keep it up.
You say the all right, another donation.
Thank you. Yes, I did. Thank you. I appreciate
it. Because alternative is such a wide genre. We can't call it a genre, but MTV had this big thing, alternative, which is just like, what does that mean? So they had a very wide selection of music in this category, right?
Yeah, alternative was like post grunge. Like a lot of the new bands that came out and they played as like alternative, it was like all the post-grunge bands.
I mean, so much in there. I mean, you remember going to the record store and like going through the physical, tapes or CDs and like looking at this stuff that was in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When a record cover mattered, right? A record cover could get your attention. Like, oh, what's this? I don't even know. It's got a naked chick on it. Look at that one.
Yeah.
But the best-selling album of that whole time period. It's not Nirvana, Nevermind. It's not it's not Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, it's probably like Metallica, the Black Album or something like. Well, I guess maybe that was earlier. I don't know.
Well, I'll just say this is some little bit of music history that you ought to know, and maybe it might be ironic, but it might be a hard pill to swallow. But it was Jagged Little Pill. Alanis Morissette had the best-selling album of that period.
Highest selling album ever is Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Right, but of the 90s, of all those guys,
yeah, let's see.
Pearl Jam, all those guys, Alanis Morissette outsold all those guys.
Wow. It looks like the highest selling album of the 90s that period was Shania Twain, Come On Over. And that's the 1, 2, 3, 4,
right.
5.
But the
6,
number 2 best-selling album of all time is AC/DC Back in Black.
Yeah, yep, it is.
So,
and then the Bodyguard soundtrack is the third highest selling album of all time, which is insane. That a movie soundtrack is the third highest selling album ever. And if you notice, none of these are from the 21st century because people learned how to download music around then, and then that just like killed album sales forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
completely killed album sales. All those, and a lot of them are from the 70s.
The first one from the 20th century is Adele. I'm sorry, 21st century is Adele. It's interesting. I do see Alanis Morissette on here though. Yeah, it's like the 10th highest selling album ever, something like that. Maybe 14.
Yeah, and we got Meatloaf's on there.
Oh yeah,
Led Zeppelin and what is he? Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
The Dark Side of the Moon. Dark Side of the Moon, one of the best-selling albums of all time. That's very non-mainstream, even by today's standards. The Dark Side of the Moon is dark and it's weird, and you wouldn't think that it'd be one of the best-selling albums of all time.
Yeah,
but it is.
Michael Jackson has 3 albums on this list so far, like in the top 20. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
And he milked those albums, right?
Yeah.
From 1980 to 1990, he only released 2 albums, Thriller and
Bad.
Bad, right?
Yep.
And during that same amount of time, Prince put out like who knows how many fucking albums. Okay, like
yeah,
more than an album a year during the 1980s. So, but he was more successful because he milked those albums. You know what I mean?
Michael Jackson had a bigger machine behind him, and Prince didn't. But Prince is a better musician, hands down. Yeah. So, yeah. Thriller came out in 82, and then Bad came out in 87, and then Dangerous came out in 91. Those are huge.
Off the Wall was 79. So
yep.
He had 2 other albums just outside of 80 and 90, right?
Yeah.
But if it worded like that, he really did milk the few albums he put out.
It also didn't
I'd
hurt.
argue that after Dangerous, he was over. It was over for Michael Jackson after Dangerous.
Well, in many ways, he still could fill a stadium, even towards the end. Like they were about to go on a huge stadium tour like right before he died. So he could still like sell out a huge venue, but he wasn't getting, he just wasn't getting record sales anymore, but the record industry was on the decline. So,
yeah. Crazy Michael Jackson. Crazy ass Michael.
Wacko Jacko.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You can talk to the people. I'll be right back. It won't take longer than a minute here.
Okay. The people. Hello, people. How you doing? Let's see if I'm gonna see the chat. See who's chatting in the chat. Chatting in the chat. I'm eating Taco Bell while I'm talking to you guys. I'm actually in the car driving around. And I was able to, I ordered Taco Bell on the app, on the Taco Bell app, and ordered Taco Bell. I just ate a Crunchwrap Supreme and a chicken chipotle melt. Where is Nirvana on that list? Nirvana? I don't know where it's on the list. Hey there. What you doing? Hey. Oh, shill our show. Yes, I have a show. Every Friday around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time until the wee hours of the morning. 10, we do a live show. It's a cool show. We watch training videos. We watch commercials. We do all kinds of stuff. Occasionally watch some Jared videos.
Yep. Time to play the rest of this fucking Jared video. Let's see what he says here.
Stupid. Punk rock, let me tell you guys this, okay? For all you kids out there. Punk rock was never meant to be popular, okay? It was always, and I'm quoting George Herrera from The Casualties, awesome dude, underrated band too, but it was never meant to be popular. It was always meant to be that small group of kids, you know? Because that small group of kids is what represents humanity, you know? Most of humanity is the brainwashed masses, but then you have the kids who are the cool kids who don't conform, and that's what punk rock is. It was never meant to be anything more than that.
I mean, if that were the case, there wouldn't be any tours, there wouldn't be any albums recorded, because it'd just be such a small niche thing that there wouldn't be any money in it, and you wouldn't know about it, Jared. You're a fool.
Well, yeah. The best punk band of all time never played any shows because they were too punk rock.
Yeah. Yeah, they were so punk rock they didn't even like have instruments or anything.
It was never meant to be pop.
They broke all their instruments. They smashed the studio before their album was even recorded. There is like a reel-to-reel tape of some smashing noises, and that's what the fans hang on to. Right.
So I'm gonna end the video by saying that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this list.
Aw, damn. Got another one. Let me see if it had something in it, because I might have had a blocked word or something. Nope, just a dono.
Please don't be mad. Please don't troll my account telling me to kill myself. And oh my god, I'm a loser with the Power Rangers t-shirt. And please just spare me that, guys. I get enough of that from these elitist turds. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, he was just talking about how all this shit isn't punk and punk shouldn't be popular. And then he's like, you guys are all elitists.
Yeah.
But he's a total fucking elitist. He's a punk elitist.
He knows what's punk and what isn't punk. He'll tell you what's punk and not punk.
Oh, God.
That's a good one.
He's morphing into the Wolverine haircut right here. The fro era is becoming the Wolverine era now.
And he is naked.
Guys, it's Xbox Jared here.
Xbox Jared.
Huh?
Xbox Jared.
Since when is he Xbox?
So I just want to go ahead and make this video for people that think I went soft, or for people that think that I just, lost my edge. It's simply this. I don't claim to be the most intelligent person in the world by any measure, okay? And I want to make that clear. But I am very real, especially for a white dude. I keeps it real. You know,
He keeps it real for a white dude.
Oh, wow. And he's naked. Why is he naked? This is the beginning of him being naked. Here he
Yeah,
is, just naked.
he was shirtless in a couple of even like his really early Seymour Buns videos, but it'll become more and more consistent now.
Yeah, I mean, it's like now it's rare for him to wear anything.
Yeah.
Right. But here it's just occasionally he's naked, which.
Goal.
God, what?
Tip train.
Yes. There we go.
All
Thank
right.
you so much. I am time to start a new goal.
Mhm.
Time to start a new goal. That's amazing. Let's see.
Yeah, for Jared, for naked Jared with the Wolverine haircut. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
what I'm
He
saying?
is this Weapon X Jared? Is that what
Yes. Jared.
Outside, had to throw that in there. No, but I keep it real, man. I'm a very genuine, real person.
Right.
And the truth is, there's a lot of
All
fake
the good
people
things.
on YouTube.
Benjamin
Whoa!
Right.
Thank you for all your awesome content. And everything one
Right.
BRE. Purple Heart.
Everything gonna be a we. Okay, well I'm gonna count that as part of the new goal. So because that was a big surprise. So
Nice.
Yeah. Some progress.
There's a lot of idiots. And
There's a lot of idiots.
my journey on YouTube has put a lot of stress on me. Not so much because of the hate I get, but because I realized that YouTube showed me the world is full of stupid people. The world is
That's
full of
great.
fake, shallow human filth. Just sad human beings with no direction.
So this is before all the PDF file stuff, and he had a bunch of people that hated him already because he's just such an unlikable prick. It's staggering.
This is all before the PDF stuff, right?
Yep.
Before the big PDF stuff. He might have
Yep.
already said something online that was, but it wasn't such a huge thing yet, right? At this
Right.
point. He was just known for his crazy boasts about his kung fu skills, and he was known for
Yeah.
Green Ranger's story, and yeah.
Yep. And harassing Boogie.
Is he he's known for that? Did Boogie address
Yes.
him?
Boogie signal boosted him when he made like his first video threatening Boogie's family and shit.
Boogie.
So yeah, Boogie
Boogie, what are you
2988.
doing? God damn it, Boogie.
That's what YouTube has shown me more than anything, man. I mean, I'm telling you guys, more than anything, that's what it showed me.
What is
So I
Sure,
will
what?
admit, it's made me somewhat jaded. It's made me really sad. I mean, it makes me sad to see that's how humanity fucking is. Excuse me. Sorry, I gotta let one out there.
Dude, he was still doing the farting. Like the farting has been around since the beginning too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But seriously though, that's why I stopped feeding a lot of trolls too. It's just they're depressing. The people who troll me
He
are
never stopped feeding the trolls. He's feeding them right now by talking about how he stopped feeding them. Like
depressing. And more so than anything, guys, like I'm telling you this, I just feel sorry for them.
He always does the I feel sorry. Yeah, that needs if that's not on the Jared bingo card, it needs to be.
It needs to be, yes.
Yeah, I feel sorry. Yeah.
It's like he's saying the title of the movie. Always wait for him to get that in there. I mean,
I'm sorry that they're so stupid
is
and that
sorry for him.
Feel sorry for him, bro.
they lack enough substance to even understand me, to understand who I am, what I'm about, or to even want to understand me. I get the most stupid, immature hate, stuff that like a fucking third grader would say. You're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, you pedophile.
It's the most stupid, immature hate. So stupid and immature.
That shit doesn't bother me because I'm not a kindergartner. I'm a full-grown adult.
It's funny that he has a dresser when he doesn't have any clothing.
I don't know why. I don't know why his parents give him any furniture in his room at all.
And shit like that should not bother an adult person. But really, it just it makes me fucking sad. And it makes me want to pull my hair out because this is what humanity has become. We're living in a world, guys, of cucks, of man children. All right,
man children.
Understand what a man child is. Okay, a man child, it's not someone who's young at heart, who likes to stay young at heart and is carefree. And no, a man child is someone who acts like a fucking baby.
That's what he is.
Who does stupid, petty little piss.
So a man child's not him, right?
Yeah, because he's young at heart and carefree. That's not what a man child is. Because I'm not a man child.
No, he's not. Totally not a man child.
Yeah, young at heart and carefree.
Contest. You want me to play your little fucking piss contest? Fuck you, man. I mean, really, you guys are fucking stupid. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys. You just hide behind your keyboards. You don't talk shit to people in real life, and that's what pisses me off too. It's like you're such a little baby. That's what you use the internet for. You have to have the internet so you can feel like a little badass.
Okay. All right.
That's why he has it. That's why he has the internet.
I used to play Magic the Gathering tournaments full of cucks. None of them ever talk shit to me.
He still has that mark on his arm a little bit. I noticed do you notice on his arm there's like a line? He had this crazy mark on his arm at one point.
Yeah, it was he must have been doing something to himself.
Yeah.
And that and the fact that he's naked, you could see some of these marks that he has on himself from just fucking around.
Yeah.
He may have given me weird looks or, act like a little dipshit in some ways, but none of them ever had the balls to really, get in my face. One guy came close to it, but he realized that would have been a big mistake. I started flexing my muscles at him and he backed down. But, these beta male cucks, they're just so stupid and they're so brainwashed. They're pussy whipped too. A lot of them are so pussy whipped by crazy ass bitches, by these stupid fucking whores. Because let's just call it for what it is. That's what they are, guys. Any girl can put on those little fucking glasses and act cool and, like a hipster and intoxicated guy. That's how
he really hates hipsters a lot.
I know. I don't even know why. What's wrong with hipster?
That's like the worst thing to Jared, a hipster.
Intoxicate men is with their, cool personality. I'm so cool. I'm so pretentious. Look at me. I'm a cynical little jaded fuck, spoiled rotten by mommy and daddy. And guys fall for that shit. I don't know why that is. I really can't for the life of me figure that out. But guys fall for that. They become intoxicated. And then they become these white knight cucks. And I think that YouTube is full of these little white knight cucks. I'm honestly starting to believe that YouTube is full of racists too, because
like you.
I don't know, man. I think that there's a lot of fucking people out there who don't like white people, who don't like white.
Oh, when he means racist, he means racist against white people. That's what he means.
White people, right? Yes.
That's where all the racism is coming from.
Straight males.
I mean, towards white people, from people of color, to being racist toward him.
Yep, towards him.
Yep. It's
I'm really
horrible.
starting to get that vibe too. But really, I think there's just a lot of fucking beta males on YouTube, and I don't think there's anything more sad and pathetic than a beta male coward. I can't think of anything more sad to me, and it stresses me out. And I'll admit I've gotten hair loss because of it.
Yeah, he blames his hair loss on that. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah,
I've even gained weight. I'm 225 pounds, which is not.
Hold on. How much does he claim to weigh now? Because he just said he's 225 here. Doesn't he say he's still like 220 something?
I think so. He says he's 225, something like that. There's no way. He's at least
300 or he's over 300 pounds now.
He's got to be. He is.
Yes.
He is huge.
Not good. I used to be able to stay at about around 200, but I gained 30 pounds over the past few months, and I can't keep this shit up because I'm gonna die. Like, I'm just gonna get fatter, and then my hair's gonna fall off, and I'll just look like a bald, fat ass monkey. And
wow, a prediction Jared got right. There you go.
Wow. Yeah, back that up again. He can't keep doing this because he's going to die, and he's going to end up looking like a fat, bald monkey. I got to hear that. I got to hear that again.
Okay, I'll play it again.
He's gonna.
I don't know, man. I think that there's a lot of fucking people out there who don't like white people, who don't like white.
No, Jared is hold on. Jared Twin City said you doubt he's 300. No, he's like 6'1". He's fucking fat as fuck now. He is definitely over 300. He is like, if he's 230 here, he's gained like 75 pounds between here and what he is now. Someone's saying 6'3". I thought he said 6'1", but who knows?
Straight males. I'm really starting to get that vibe too. But really, I think there's just a lot of fucking beta males on YouTube, and I don't think there's anything more sad and pathetic than a beta male coward. I can't think of anything more sad to me, and it stresses me out. And I'll admit I've gotten hair loss because of it.
All right. Okay.
I've even gained weight. I'm 225 pounds, which is not good. I used to be able to stay at about around 200, but I gained 30 pounds over the past few months, and I can't keep this shit up because I'm gonna die. Like, I'm just gonna get fatter, and then my hair's gonna fall off, and I'll just look like a bald, fat ass monkey. And
yeah,
I remember I used to have an account called Black Halo. I don't think most of y'all remember that, but I used to shave my head years ago. Which was quite a sight, but I don't want to have to do that shit anymore. I just hate these fucking idiots on YouTube, man. These morons who are so stupid, and just lacking of all substance or depth. They have no mind of their own. They're controlled. They're controlled by the system. They're controlled by social media. They have no ability to think for themselves, guys. And that's what really troubles me. These people are the future. People who are bots. People who allow themselves to be controlled because they're too afraid to think for themselves, guys. They're too afraid to be what God made them to be their own self. They're too afraid.
Don't be afraid to be your
scares the
own
bejesus
self.
out of me, guys. I'm telling you, we are.
Everyone who just showed up, who hasn't liked the stream, please give me a like. And we're only $25 away from reaching the second goal tonight. So if you want to start a tip train, feel free.
Throw down some cash. And see the way he's shaping this video, he says he's 230 here, 230 pounds.
Yeah.
So I just sent you a video. You can even see in the thumbnail. You see in the thumbnail of the video how huge he is compared to that. So. I mean, just based on what I'm looking at, and he says he doesn't want to shave his head. He did shave his head. He's now got like a very thin hair. He's lost a lot of hair, and he did get fatter. He's He's fairly accurate about his predictions about himself.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and I plan to play. I will play those videos too. We're having a marathon tonight, so
yeah, marathon, a telethon. We're raising money. Come on, send in that money. Keep the show going, guys.
In the end times. I'm living with a bunch of fucking goddamn zombies, okay? I'm living with a bunch of fucking zombie ass
A bunch of goddamn
motherfuckers.
zombies.
And it's driving me nuts. Like, you guys want to know why I look so jaded, why I look so angry? It's just, this is all.
You live with your mom and dad.
It's I don't even go out anymore. I can't because the world is full of zombies. It's full of zombie ass creatures. You know, like I said, life is a video game. It's like I'm in fucking Resident Evil. You know what I mean?
Where are you gonna go? He's gonna wait. He said in some video he just thinks people walk around the mall.
The mall,
right?
Yeah,
The mall.
the
Or
mall.
they go to the soda shop. Or they go to the soda shop. Right? Or maybe they attend a mixer.
A mixer. I like that.
Let's attend a mixer.
I do enjoy mixers. A cocktail party.
He's not out of touch at all. You know, hopping aboard my
hop in my auto gyro.
My auto gyro and
I need to calm down though. I'm serious.
Telephone.
I'm stressing myself out. That's why I stopped feeding trolls. It's because I can't tolerate being around idiots anymore. If you want to be an asshole, that's one thing. But I can't stand a stupid asshole. I mean, a smart asshole is one thing. But most people who act like idiots on YouTube are idiots. These moronic fucking cucks. That's what they are, guys. Let's just call it for what it is. Pussy whipped cucks. Fucking faggots, man. And God help all of them, really.
Maggots
I mean, they have no future. They have no fucking future at all. They're just sad, miserable people. And that's how they're always going to stay, unless they can break out of the system. Unless they can learn to think for their own selves. But most of them simply cannot. So, that's why I'm making videos, guys. That's why over 4 years ago, I was like at least 4.5 years ago now. That's why I started making YouTube videos. Is because I wanted to help the straight, the fucking alpha male. I wanted to help bring out the alpha male and beta males. I got so sick of seeing all these nerds.
Age, cisgender, non-related, alive, consenting, and human.
He didn't say any of that. So that's not covered.
Oh,
everywhere I went, it's just fucking beta male nerds. These zombies. That's why I started making videos, was to try to help people like that.
Help those beta male
I couldn't
nerds.
help anyone at those Magic the Gathering tournaments because they didn't want to listen to me. They didn't even want to talk to me. They're just, they were stuck in their own little world, worrying too much about getting cuck points, winning Magic tournaments.
21 and up, tubes.
I turned to YouTube, and I think I may have helped some people out, but the sad truth is, most people, they don't want to listen. Most people just simply want to hide behind their own petty judgments. If you're a straight white male and you have a YouTube account,
he's a judgment-free zone with Jared.
People do always talk about King Cobra's dry spell, but I'm pretty sure Jared's been on a way longer dry spell. Jared's older, too. Yeah.
If you're a content creator and a straight white male, I'm sorry for you, man. I really am. I feel sorry for you because I know you must have one hell of a time.
I just watched a video.
Sorry for me. That's another one. I love that one.
I just watched a video there it is. I just watched a video the other night where he talked about how he lost his virginity to a movie, but I can't remember what movie he said it was.
What movie fucked Jared?
I can't remember what he said. He said he lost his virginity.
to a movie?
Yeah.
Like the movie
What
popped his
movie
cherry?
did he say it was? X-Men.
No. No.
X-Men, Wolverine, X-Men Legends Wolverine.
X-Men Legends Wolf
Yes.
your case. That movie fucked him?
No, he hooked
He
up
had-
with a girl.
then
Jared's
watch
gotten
that
laid
movie.
before. I believe him. It doesn't sound the way he tells the story. It doesn't sound unbelievable. It wasn't like he talks about it like it wasn't the greatest experience ever for him. And the
Right.
girl he hooked up with was just some unattractive girl he met online that just wanted to fuck. So yeah,
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
yeah.
Dealing with all these cucks. You know, they're a bunch of fucking queers. They're no different than a queer. You can't even call yourself straight when you act like that, man.
No
So that's
different
why
than a queer.
I'm saying if you're a straight white male, because really they're just, you know, as Alex Jones calls them, they're just fucking goblins, man. You know, like the guy that attacked him with a coffee. He was a goblin.
That was in Seattle when Alex Jones got attacked by the guy holding the coffee. I actually met that guy. The guy who threw the coffee at Alex Jones. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was when Billy had a rap concert opening for Jake the Snake Roberts, and the guy who threw the coffee at Alex Jones was a big wrestling guy here locally. So he was there and I talked to him. There's actually a video I recorded where I talked to him about it. I should check that out. I think I have it uploaded somewhere, but
That looked just like one of the people I used to play Magic tournaments with too. Just some fucking little pussy whipped cuck. Anyways, guys, I'm still out here. I'm still doing my thing. I'm just, I'm kind of taking it easy because this whole YouTube shit, I'll admit, it has stressed me out a lot. But I want you guys to know, it's not from the bullying. It's from the stupidity. So,
the bullying.
anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.
His videos before this where he's like, bullying is good. You need to teach kids what's what. And now, and at this point, he's like, I'm a victim, guys. I get bullied. In this next video, he is like full on Wolverine mode. Like 100%. He's at maximum Wolverine level in this
And
next
here is
video.
just partially Wolverine. He's
This
kind of just a bubble on his head.
Yeah, he's morphing from Afro Jared to Wolverine Jared here. So this must have been several months later.
Oh my!
Well, he's got like
different kind of shirt for him there. That's
Yeah.
a very different. That is off-brand Jared. There.
he's got some kind of weird screen on a table over there.
Yeah.
He's got a bass in the background now too.
My
Hi,
God, the
guys.
hair looks so bad. What the fuck? He goes on. He turned the camera on. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. Okay."
Oh my God.
So, Mr. President Trump and Mr. Kim Jong-un have recently had a little hangout, buddy to buddy, and talking about signing some kind of peace treaty to where they give up their nuclear arms. Now, I don't think it's completely, I mean, I would certainly hope not. I don't think America could even, I mean, where would we even put all our nukes if we had to disarm them? We'd have to like ship.
Yeah, the U.S. isn't going to get rid of their nukes because North Korea wants them to. Like, that's never happening.
Yeah. First of all, that's nonsense. But it's
Yeah.
actually not a. That's actually not a bad point, though. What would we do? How would we dispose of our nuclear arms? That's not a bad.
In
Yeah.
Superman 4, Superman throws them all into the sun.
Right. I don't think we can do that.
Let's just launch them towards the sun. Why not? Sun's far away.
What would we do? Could we launch them into space? We're going to launch all the nukes into space. That sounds good. I like it.
Yeah, as long as like they don't explode until they hit the sun. No, not the moon. The moon that would fuck up like our gravity and everything. It'd be so bad. There'd be no tides anymore. So like the way our oceans work would be different. Man, that'd be so weird. I don't even know exactly what would happen.
What do you think about the notion that Russia doesn't really have the nukes it claims to? That like Boris Yeltsin kind of sold off a lot of that under the radar, and they claim to still have these.
I'm afraid of who he sold it to then.
Right, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Them to another planet. But, excuse the messy ass hair. I just woke up. I can make it really messy for you guys if you want, just to make the video more interesting. How about
all right. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Grab a screenshot right there. Ultimate Wolverine Jared in full action. What the fuck kind of shirt is that? I want to get a better look at that shirt. I really cannot.
It's like kittens in space.
Not a typical Jared shirt.
No.
About that? I look like Frankenstein. Anyways, I totally screwed up my hair down here, so it looks even more hilarious.
Yeah, he cut it really short behind his bangs. So it's long on the sides, long in the front, but short on top.
God.
Yeah.
But anyways, I want to trust Kim Jong-un. I really do, because I like him in a weird, funny.
Yeah, he kept his hair long, like here, and short right here.
What? He's got this crazy hair, and he's like, listen, guys, I like Kim Jong-un. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? I cannot with this guy. Take me seriously, guys.
Yeah.
Take anything I say seriously.
Welcome to the socio-political podcast with Brother Jared. You know what I'm saying, bro?
He's
but
one of those people.
That look really doesn't work without mutton chops. You got to have mutton chops when you got the Wolverine thing going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That you can't help but like George W. Bush. You know, even though he's evil and it's part of the Rothschild family, you can't help but fucking love the man because he's just so goddamn stupid and hilarious. I mean, he is
so true.
Like, I don't know, man. I still to this day don't really know what to say about George W., but he's just so goddamn hilarious. And if you have seen that Raka, what is that, Raka Ali song about Kim Jong-un, that shit had me on the ground laughing. I'll link it in the description. But anyways, all I can say is I really do hope that there can be peace between North Korea and America. But not only that, but I mean mostly between North Korea and South Korea, because they seem like they're, about ready to go to war. And it would be...
What? Oh, they're just now about ready to go to war? North Korea and South Korea? I mean, it's been that way for, what, like 70 years? Yeah, that's not a new thing.
Really sad if, there was some kind of nuclear war between those two countries or something like that. But all I can say is simply this. I want to have faith that Kim Jong-un is being sincere with Trump. And, I mean, to be quite honest with you guys, I want to even have faith in Trump. Because even though...
What's up?
I do love my president.
I want to believe it, too. I want to believe Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, he's so trustworthy.
I still don't really completely 100% trust him. And I know it sucks for me to have to say that because, I mean, I really do like the guy. But, I mean, I don't know him personally. And I don't know every intention that he has. So I do certainly...
Whoa, hey, all right.
Have I heard anything about Gucci's lately? No, but I'm friends with her on Discord, and I sent her a DM a while back, and she said, "What's up?" And then I just never responded because I got busy with something else. I don't know. Is she doing okay? I don't know if she is actually streaming anymore. It's probably for the best. She probably got her life together a little better. Like not living in RVs and streaming all the time.
You know, his hair actually looks like ears, like Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse ears,
Yes.
or like he's a member of the cast of Cats or something. He's
Yes.
Rum Tum Tugger. Rum Tum Tugger. It's working with the shirt. It makes sense now. I get it.
Wolfman.
Good luck.
You are Wolfman.
We hope that, you know, the worst won't come of this, and by that I mean complete nuclear disarmament on purpose so that we can purposely be invaded and become a third world country. You know, kind of like what Hillary Clinton would have done, Hillary Clinton. I don't think that's going to happen.
Crispy Baldy. Yes.
But in the back of my mind, I still wonder. I mean, we never got that wall that he promised, and I was really hoping for that.
Wow, at least Jared actually realizes that the wall wasn't built, because there's plenty of people that believe like it was, most of it was built. It's craziness.
And I'll admit, I still am sort of pissed at Trump because of that. Texas is just, it's been completely destroyed by illegal Mexicans. I couldn't get a job even if I wanted to.
No, no, no. Do not blame illegal Mexicans for you not being able to get a job, you fucking liar. So many people live in Texas that pretty much anyone could find work there.
Even in 2018. I mean, maybe, just maybe, I could be like fucking, I don't know.
Well, the Mexicans gave him a hard time working a Jack in the Box. Okay.
Oh, poor Jared.
The dirtiest of the jobs. Maybe I might possibly get hired, but even then. But yeah, anyways, let me just say this. I still think Trump's a good guy, but at the back of my mind, there's always this. He's a billionaire. He's a billionaire. Jared, don't trust him. He's a goddamn billionaire, you know? Because everyone's a billionaire.
Wow.
Everyone who makes, you know, billionaire money.
Yeah.
That's not a bad instinct saying, hey, he's a billionaire. Don't trust him. He's a billionaire. Yeah, well, listen to that.
He's like that. He's like that with anybody who's more successful than him in any way. So
right, but I think even as bad as Jared is, he's never been a Trumpster. He's like, hey, Trump.
No, he was a Trumpster. I watched a video last night where he was like, Trump's got to win. He's got to be all. Yeah. He has
too. Yeah, he's all over the map, really.
Yeah.
I can promise you guys.
Ears look good. That Wolverine hair is rocking.
Yeah.
I want to see him do a little howl. Werewolves of London. Ow.
They've had to step on heads to get to the top. They didn't get to billionaire level by being the nice guy. That simply just does not happen. So what I believe,
that haircut is so ridiculous.
Dude, we watched a commercial that featured Ric Flair. And Ric Flair, it was a commercial for car insurance or something. And he's with these hockey players, and he's like, "Put me in the game," and they're like, "What? You're Ric Flair?" He's like, "Do it," and like,
"Do it, pussy!"
And he turned into a werewolf. So he turned into a Ric Flair wolf, right? And he did a variation of his classic howl, but longer. He went, "Ow!" And it was like, "Whoa, that's crazy!" And there's a truck backing up over here.
I can hardly hear it.
You don't even hear it? Okay.
Yeah, not that much.
Hear the beeping of it backing up, though? Beep.
A little bit. I would have noticed if you hadn't pointed it out, but now I can hear it.
It's its sound effects. It gets filtered out. His microphone technology.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have a compressor on, too.
But Ric Flair doing the woo, but it was more of a werewolf howl, so it was like, ow!
Ow!
Like, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Nate. I'm grabbing I'm currently removing the background from this screenshot.
Oh yeah.
So that we can have fun with that.
That's looking kind of Ace Ventura even. I don't know what he's going.
It is something different, that's for sure.
It's the white devil hairdo that he gave him when nature
You're
calls,
right.
right?
You're right.
Don't mess with the dew. Yes, he looks like he just crawled out of a rhino's asshole. Yeah, Jared, he's a winner.
He is.
You know who else is a winner? Whoever donates next.
Yes.
That motherfucking goal.
There
That's
you go.
right. Come
That
on,
was
guys.
a great segue.
It's a Jared-a-thon. So keep it flowing, right?
Jared-a-thon.
The money benefits underprivileged kids like Ben,
like me. I'm a kid.
Come on, guys.
Oh my god. Here, I'm sending this.
There's a thing in the background. I don't know. I guess it's just a stack of boxes. It looks like there's a motorcycle helmet back there, and
something like that. It almost looks like a welding helmet.
It's a lot of crap he's got back there. Yeah, and that monitor. I don't know. Or maybe it's a chalkboard. Fuck, I don't know what the fuck.
It looks like a monitor, but I don't know what it is.
Trump is simply
Jared.
this. I like to call him, the Scrooge. He's basically just like
Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge, maybe
McDuck
once was bad, but wants to be good.
Ah.
I'm not saying that he was a complete evil guy, in his earlier years. But again, he was a billionaire, huge corporate empire. Huge corporate empires are full of corruption. I just have to be honest. And I'm sorry if I'm totally ruining some of y'all's dream about Trump. Not that a lot of y'all probably take me seriously with my hair to begin with. I just thought that would be funny, but no, but really, Kim Jong-un, he hasn't done anything that completely made me lose trust of him. He could have attacked us. He could have nuked the shit out of us.
No, he couldn't have. No, he couldn't have. His nukes can't make it very far.
He could have beaten the shit out of us, guys. What?
No.
And, of course, that would have been the end of North Korea if that would have happened. But he still could have done some damage if he wanted to.
Sure.
And I know that North Korea has allies too, and that is kind of scary. But the fact that he hasn't attacked us, even though he could have, I guess that does say some good things about the guy. And I can respect him for that.
He didn't just shoot us with nukes. He's a hero.
But what I'm mainly just wondering is if he's trying to disarm us so that he can attack us. He's trying to make us weak, taking away, because maybe he knows. Well, I'm sure he knows this, that America has more nuclear arms than any other country. Russia may have a few more, but I don't know. I personally think it's debatable. I know they have some more powerful ones, but I still believe America has more nuclear weapons. We're just, we're fucking nuts. Our military is nuts. Air, land, and sea. We're fucking crazy.
We are. We're fucking crazy. Air, land, and sea.
Yes. It's true. 100% true.
So, maybe it would do us some good, really. Maybe it would do us some good to get rid of some nuclear arms. But, at the same time, the sad truth is this. Every country does need nuclear weapons.
Not every country.
Weapons, we can't fully protect ourselves.
There are some countries that would not hesitate to use them.
Every country needs nuclear weapons. What are you talking about?
No.
Yes.
I don't think any of them should have them, but there are some that are way more responsible with them than others. So.
Every country needs them. That's just the sad truth. Now, maybe 50 years from now, if there was nothing but rainbows and sunshine, we could that in that time span we could, get rid of all our nuclear weapons. But unfortunately, I don't really think that's going to happen. As much as that would be great, and as much as our world would need something like that, it would take a very long time, and a lot of good things for the world to completely disarm itself on a nuclear level, on a nuclear weapon level. But all I can say is I'm wishing for the best. I'm trying to be positive. I don't exactly know what's going to happen, but I'm trying to be open-minded about this Kim Jong-un guy. I mean, at the end of the day, he makes a great meme, like Alex Jones. He really does. You can't help but like him in a weird way. So, anyways, guys, that's all I.
Yeah.
Right? He's memeable. So that's
Yeah.
cool. If you can meme the guy, then, it's cool.
God,
like Alex Jones.
Thanks for watching. I guess we'll see what happens. Peace.
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Peace. Yeah, all right. Fucking insightful commentary by the fat one.
There's this woman that we've had on our show
Yep.
a couple times and fairly recently. Her name's Mint Salad. You heard of Mint Salad?
Yes, they're her most recent video where she
It's
jumps up and down with her boob.
It's very it has 19 million views on Twitter.
Yeah, man. She's jumping up and down and she's mad about Star Wars. And
she's mad about Star Wars.
Star Wars fucking sucks right now. I fucking hate it. First of all, why is there even an Ahsoka? I saw a little bit fucking screenshots of it. I haven't seen it and it looks like trash. It fucking looks like trash. Why is there a fucking Luke Skywalker there? Fucking Mark Hamill from like when he was in the Return of the Jedi? Now? Don't do that. There is no fucking reason to watch any of the Star Wars past the first three. The prequels is just a Star Trek ripoff done poorly, okay? They're trying to do the whole political thing. No, not in Star Wars. Star Wars is not about politics. Even the sixth one is ruined by the CGI that they added. And the Ewoks, first of all, the Ewoks make no practical sense. How are you going to destroy the Empire using rocks and sticks? They have guns. They have lasers. How the hell does the fucking Ewoks stop the Empire and destroy the second Death Star? Why the fuck is there a second Death Star? Don't you learn from the first fucking movie where fucking Lucas destroys it so easily? Why are you making a second one? That's just a waste of resources. There is no reason to watch any of the fucking Star Wars shows. There's no reason. The only Star Wars you need to watch the first three and also the other comics that Disney disavowed once they started making the sequels. Oh, let's just screw over the fans.
What's up with the background noise? It's almost distracting from the boobs.
Is there background noise?
You, Disney. You're ruining literally everything.
Is it because she's like echoing? Is that what you mean by background noise? Because I can't hear anything else. Or do you mean just her voice?
I see. That's the thing. I believe in the power of the Force because I think I have mentally moved that zipper down a bit.
Are good films that exist, not Disney. First of all, Disney butchered Scarlett Johansson's tits in fucking Marvel movies right after they bought it. Oh, no more tits. All it's CGI. Let's get rid of the fucking tits. Oh, let's make it more family friendly. Fuck you. Fuck you. Iron Man and the other ones that she's in. Oh yeah, those are good because of all the jiggle tits. Now there's none of that.
Right.
She was freaking out there.
Yeah. I definitely got to play that clip on my show too. I like a good Star Wars rant. She's right too. She's right. Everything she said was right. Completely agree with everything she said.
Because boobs?
Because boobs, yes.
I see.
Absolutely. Oh, is this him telling us about how to not be an edgelord?
How to not be a cringe lord.
So this video is
Oh, right.
basically just 5 ways to not be a cringe lord.
Oh,
Sometimes
boy.
I don't always get 5 when I do these top 5 things, so forgive me if I don't, but you know what? I don't really give a fuck because I'm not exactly a big YouTuber anyways, so not many people would care. But anyways, so 5 ways to not be a cringe lord. We're starting with number 5.
Let me pick my nose really quick, bro.
You know, this is actually the most important one. I'm just going to state it right now. It's
number
a lot
5.
more obvious than you would think, too. It's basically just be yourself. Don't try to be anything else other than yourself. Many people fall into these stupid trends like bronies and furries and weeaboos and all that crap. It's because they're not happy with themselves. And when you're not happy with yourself, basically, you know, you're going to try to be something. And it's going to make you look like a total idiot. You know, like with these weeaboos.
It's going to make you look like a total idiot, bro.
Smelly wigs on their head and furries, you know, and stupid dog costumes and shit. It's just be yourself, man. It's not that hard. Give it a try sometime, you know. It's a shame that many people just aren't happy with who they are. But anyways, so that's number 5. Number 4 way to not be a cringe lord is just basically don't be a fucking fanboy. And I know that's really hard for some of you guys because
don't be a fanboy.
Don't be a fanboy.
He fanboys for shit all the time. He's such a hypocrite.
Things are your entire life, like video games. But at the end of the day, guys, just remember this, okay? It's just a fucking video game. And the people who are obsessed, you know, in other fandoms, like with fucking My Little Ponies or some shit, just remember, it's just a goddamn show. And
not
to be quite honest, I don't think there's anything.
They would like to have sex with those ponies.
They want to do it.
That's special about My Little Ponies anyways, but that's for another video. You know, guys, a lot of people actually take life way too seriously. And you just need to chill the hell out, you know? Just like go outside. Maybe you're breathing in too much of your own BO in your room. You just need some fresh air or something.
Too much of your own BO in your room. That doesn't happen to people who wash their clothes and shower.
No, he's just sitting around with his BO in his own room.
Yeah.
I'll admit that was with me too. My room is pretty smelly. That's why I have these I don't know how to pronounce that, but these are fucking great. I've been through hundreds of these fucking things, but yeah, guys, just try to chill and like stop getting butthurt over stupid shit because all the trolls that I have to deal with, they're just butthurt people. They're such man children. So that brings me to number 3. Stop being a white knight pussy cuck. Stop being one of these little white knight faggots where you like to, you know, cuck yourself out for women.
This is how to not be a cringe lord?
You like to be, you know, Mr. fucking keyboard warrior. Yeah. You know, defending crap like feminism or just stupid bitches in general. You know, I see these cosplay people and like, I'll admit I'm a fan of cosplay. I mean, it's basically like Halloween. And you can't really hate that, you know, where people dress up and shit. But, like, I see some of these cosplay bitches. And, you know, I'm sure that there are many of them that are fucking attention-whoring bitches. And they probably have this little posse with them of little white knight cucks, you know, to defend their behavior and to be their little body, you know, cuck bodyguards. That's what a white knight is. And you guys are fucking ridiculous, dude. I see your comments on YouTube. You know, defending these dumb bitches, you're pathetic, and you know the only reason you do that is in hopes that you just might get laid. When in fact, I know a lot of you guys still don't. I mean, if anything, you might just get a little quickie, you know, in the bathroom. That's about it, man.
What?
And I mean, No one finds a white knight cut sexy. I don't care what they say. Nobody finds that shit sexy.
He's like, you don't get laid, and then he's like, oh, except for when you get a quickie. It's like, that's getting laid. Yeah, like what?
You might get a quickie in the bathroom.
What? A quickie in the bathroom? Yeah, those happen all the time.
So yeah, that was number 3. Don't be a white knight, bitch. Number 2. I guess this is pretty simple, but I'll say it anyways. Work on your health. Work on your hygiene and your body weight. Your fucking.
Work on your hygiene? What?
Work on your hygiene, which he totally does. He is the most hygienic guy, right? When I think hygiene, I think Jared. He's a clean guy.
Physical health. You guys, some of you cringe lords out there. I mean, I remember this one dude. I'm going to tell you guys a quick story. I don't remember his name. We'll just call him Drew. This guy was so fat. He had to sit on 2 chairs at Magic the Gathering tournaments. 1 for each ass cheek. I kid you not. That's how fucking fat he was. And oh my god, dude, you would not want to, like, if you saw him sitting down, you would not want to look behind him because his ass crack was always fucking showing. And one time someone threw a Magic the Gathering card down his ass, which I'll admit was kind of a dickhead thing to do, but it was goddamn hilarious because that thing just was like a black hole. It went, you could no longer, let's hope that card had no value because nobody's ever going to be seeing that card again. It got lost in the ass abyss. But anyways, joking aside though, some of you guys, man, when you don't take care of yourself, guess what? You're not going to live that long. And when you're 400 pounds, walking around like you're Mr. fucking, edgelord.
You getting close.
With your fedora. Guys, listen.
Doesn't he wear fedoras now?
Well, he was wearing a fedora. Wearing a fedora. He let himself go. He got fat. He's wearing a fedora, and he's pretty much doing absolutely everything he's doing. You still don't sit around your room and just sit in your own bo. Like you're.
You got it.
You're not gonna live that long, and people aren't gonna be carrying you to your fucking grave because you and your casket are gonna be so heavy they're just gonna have to roll you into a hole.
Undertaker, your casket is gonna be huge.
And it's gonna be a really sad funeral. But seriously though, I mean, I'm concerned about a lot of you guys. You need to work on
funeral, Ben. Yeah. It'll be a sad, and as opposed to sad funeral.
That.
It'll be
as far as the BO goes, that shit's gross. I mean, guys,
this funeral's hot.
Really.
Damn.
And especially if you want to get laid. I mean, girls aren't going to want you if you smell like shit. Trust me, I know, okay? I grew up on punk rock. Punk rockers never smelled good. We were all a bunch of
That's not true.
Bastards. But anyways, okay, so for number 1, the number 1 way to avoid being a cringe lord, I'm just going off the top of the dome here, so... And like I said, I suck at top 5s, but if I had to say the worst thing about cringe lords, it's just...
what?
I don't know, man.
Come on.
I already covered, the BO, and the fucking physical fitness. I mean, I already covered the the autism factor of freaking out on people. Like, honestly, guys, I can't think of a number 1. Maybe someone can help me out, but I think I pretty much covered the basics. These are reasons why I hate doing top 5s. It's because I always fuck it up. But anyways, guys.
I can't think of a number 1. So his ways to not be a cringe lord is to be yourself. Keep up the hygiene. Don't get fat.
Yep.
Your own PO, and then I don't know. I can't come up with another one. Like,
It's
that's it.
it's like Egghead. It's like Egghead trying to do the Egghead hour, but it's only like 30 minutes long.
It's a top 5. Why did he? Why did he? Why did he make it a top 5 then? Here's just a list. Why does it have to be 5? Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Egghead making a show called the Egghead Hour, but he never made it to an hour.
Do you remember remember when Vadim and Dusty tried to do a podcast? They're basically very similar to Drunken Peasants, except that for some reason Vadim wanted to like do multiple takes on things, and like
Yeah, he wanted to do multiple takes. He wanted to like edit it a lot and shit too. So it took like I don't know, like 6 months to get one episode out. And then they had a live public breakup.
Yep.
And I think that video is taken down now. I don't think that video exists anymore.
Dusty took down like a whole shit ton of his own videos. And cleared a house on his own videos just so he could have more of just the Dusty podcast, the Dustcast or whatever he was calling it. He just went live with Vadim on the air, and Vadim was like, "Oh, are we going live?" And you're like, "Yeah, we're gonna put this out there for everyone to talk about what went wrong with the podcast."
Yeah, I saw that.
It was quite a thing just to air out in public. You know, like with even for Dusty, he's just like, "I'm the talent. I do no show prep work at all, right?" Like, he's like, and I'm the star of the show. And Vadim was like, okay, like, what am I? Chopped liver? And he's like, yeah. Like, it's like, he's like, okay. Why would you want to continue doing the show? Yeah, all right, yeah, I guess we're not continuing doing the show. You're showing no respect for me at all. And like, I was talking to CC too, or not Vadim.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But then Vadim got really defensive and kind of cut off like a whole bunch of people who he was associated with because there were some trolls, and then he just didn't know who to trust. Right.
I see.
And he did get a little disrespect from more than a few directions. But hey, his channel, it looks kind of goofy. He's rebranded as just Vadim, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Vadim." It's "Hey, I'm Vadim" is now the channel name.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm pretty sure the cat is no longer with us.
Yeah, but he made that his brand thing. It's like I'm one day I'm just gonna stop doing the bear and just be, "Hey, I'm just a guy wearing sunglasses."
Yeah, that's what you should do.
But I'll still wear bear ears on my head and be like, "Hey,
yes, I'm a bear." You should get like a fursuit like furries wear, but it's a bear, and you should wear that.
Yeah, just run around like that.
Yep. Somebody made a Spanish dub of Mint Salad's video.
Star Wars, c'est nul en ce moment. Putain, je déteste ça. Tout d'abord, pourquoi y a-t-il même un Ahsoka?
Or maybe this is the French version.
J'en ai vu quelques putains de captures d'écran, je ne l'ai pas vu, et ça ressemble à une poubelle.
Oh yeah, it is French. It's not the Spanish version, it's the French version.
I like it.
Ça ressemble à une poubelle. Pourquoi y a-t-il un putain de Luke Skywalker là-bas? Putain de Mark Hamill, comme quand il était à son retour chez les Jedi, ne fais pas ça. Il n'y a aucune putain de raison de regarder l'un des Star Wars au-delà des 3 premiers préquels. C'est juste une arnaque de Star Trek mal faite, d'accord, mais j'essaie de faire tout ce qui est politique. Non, pas dans Star Wars. Star Wars n'est pas une question de politique. Même le 6e est ruiné par le CGI qu'ils ont ajouté. Et les Ewoks, tout d'abord, les Ewoks n'ont aucun sens.
Here's the Spanish one.
Star Wars apesta ahora mismo. Lo odio. En primer lugar, ¿por qué existe siquiera una Ahsoka? Vi algunas jodidas capturas.
There's a Twitter bot that'll Spanish dub or French dub any videos that you upload. It's kind of weird.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let's check my old videos on there, see what that sounds like.
Yeah, it's the Easy Dubs bot.
But I like it. I like this video a lot. I can watch this all day.
What about this all day?
He doesn't have any boobs.
What up, YouTube?
Actually, before we watch this, I want to clear out the rest of the Jared. Actually, I got a few more that you sent me. Or actually, maybe not. Maybe we did already.
I sent you one. Like the last one I sent you is title.
I have the average Jared Genesis video also.
Yes. Now, I don't know what this one is. I didn't watch this one.
Alright, you guys, so a little update for you, little gaming update. If you guys remember all those games that I was playing, I'm gonna play them again, except this time we're gonna do it right, bro. We're gonna do it on the bitch shoot, bro, because I'm the biggest bitch. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, guys, it's gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? There's this little ass little midget nobody clown, bro. This guy is an absolute nobody clown. Desperate little bitch loser. This little ass hoe, retarded piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little boy.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
My trolls are the most pathetic, worthless pieces of you've ever seen in your goddamn life, bro. Oh, you look like a complete dork.
Is him playing, I think, Clock Tower? Is it Clock Tower?
Yeah, and he's just bitching. And he's just bitching.
Asshole, motherfucking piece of shit, bro. I would knock your head clean off your goddamn neck, you little pussy boy ass fucking nigga.
Whoa!
Ew. Ew. What is he doing?
This is a spiritual war we're fighting. What's good, y'all? I just thought I'd make a fun video for Rumble here. My real thoughts on fucking trans, bro. Holy fuck, bro. These motherfucking queers.
Oh my god.
What I couldn't say on YouTube is there is an evil agenda. The devil is a little bitch with man tits. Fucking disgusting little bitch, bro. He's a little faggot. These so-called trans people are fucking demons, bro. These are literal Satanist scum, and they need to be exterminated, bro. Let them all get nuked to shit. They know that they're fucking, I don't know, bro. Because they just, you know. They never amounted to jack shit in their lives, and they know that, bro.
Back to gaming.
Sound settings, whatever. They're probably okay. Here we go. I am fucking pissed right now. So pissed I farted.
Why is this so funny to
The
me?
fucking Rumble, bro. They took down my video about transgenders, homie. I'm seriously disappointed. Like, I thought that was the platform for fucking free speech, dude. Rumble can kiss my ass, bro. You guys are supposed to be against transgenders. I know it was one of those little demon fags that flagged down my video. Maybe I'll go back to Odyssey. Until then, I guess I'm just stuck here on stupid BitChute. I got stuck on Odyssey. They pay you in Bitcoin, and like, they wouldn't even let me post a video unless I did some like weird crypto math. It was weird, bro. There's the damn key. I don't know, guys, if I'm up for this shit, to be honest with you. Let me just save it for now. I'm not feeling so good, guys. My dick is just a little, you know, fun-sized candy bar. I'll catch you guys on the flip-flop, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Wow. That's some hella gaming content right there. Whoa. Gaming content.
Shit. That's some epic gaming content. What's this?
Credit in Houston because I'm a
Yeah,
fucking predator, motherfucker.
How's it going, guys? It's your special needs pedophile, Jared Genesis. So, This is a hate video of James Rolfe book. James, he's a very fascinating specimen. You know what I'm saying? You can just put him under my motherfucking dick. Oh, my haters are gonna love this one. When I was in high school, they actually put me in a fucking like the special needs room. There was one class
he was
I
wearing a helmet.
was in where they actually put like
Who wants to help me finish off this goal? We're at 86%. Please start a tip train. Oh, it only takes a couple of you to finish out that goal. Yes.
A few bucks.
Mentally handicapped kids with me. I have to say, it was very fucking demoralizing, dude. I don't know why they did that. Like, to me, it was just autism. I think it was called like developmental math. Some shit like that. It was so fucking badass, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really like to know why I actually went to a fucking special needs school. You know what I'm saying? Like, autism. I just wanted to say that I think he spit in the face of a lot of his past friends. I think Karma's gonna bite him in the ass, dude. I really do. That's what I believe. And, his movie, it ruined him. I mean, it was that was the downfall of James Rolfe. And, I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but certainly was not great. And that's what kept him from evolving and becoming what he wanted to be. So, like, the movie director. Shit happens. And, I think he probably just took that super hard. And that's why he just gave all the AG. That's why he hired screenwriters, and shit like that. I think James is a fucking dirtbag.
All right.
That's his typical video. He just bitches and then talks shit about some other people.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so we're gonna watch the Cobra video, but first I got to go to the bathroom again. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill up my water glass too. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I still got me Dr. Pepper. Come on, guys. Throw down some cash for the show. It's the Jared Telethon. Josh is live right now. Who the fuck is Josh? Did my part. Cash. This is a Lambert Star video, I think. Yeah, you got it. You got this Lambert Star. Dr. Pepper Strawberry Cream. No, it's just regular Dr. Pepper. Lambert is the man. That's right. Cobra Playhouse. That's right. I want some Cobra videos. Yeah, Lambert Star does some funny edits on fucking Jared. It's very funny. Josh is the king. Yes, he is. King. Josh is king. Clock Tower. Yeah, that is Clock Tower. Cobra is live right now. Teddy is the best tap host. Hey, best tap host is Ben. Come on, guys. Tip train. I am going to have to leave the show here in a minute. So it's 1 o'clock where I am. 1 a.m. 1 in the old clock. But yeah, I'm here for now. Come on, guys. Why? Eating cat food. Yes, I heard he ate cat food in his last video where he also got the cops called on him. Why the fuck would you eat cat food? He's getting donos for eating the cat food? Is that the deal? Was he? Oh, yeah. On the show what I'm doing on Friday, what I do every Friday, I'm doing a thing called Jared Bingo, right? We got bingo cards with stuff that Jared does all the time, like he says, you know what I'm saying, or if he farts, or if he says that he feels sorry. Honestly, I feel sorry for, things he does every time. Son, when he leans back and says that, things like that. We get bingo marks, and we haven't won yet. Filled up the bingo card. Filled up that bingo card, but didn't get a bingo. Nothing diagonally, no complete lines, We're going to do it until we do, though. We're going to do it. Do it. Oh, yeah, do it. Get it all over me. Yeah. Yeah. Hot action. So, yeah. You know what Jared needs? Jared needs a glory hole. Jared needs to find a glory hole and then, prop up right there by the glory hole and just wait for a dick to get put in there. And then, do what comes natural. Jared needs, guys in the chat, do you agree Jared needs a glory hole? That's what we need for Jared, right? Right? Everybody agree with that one? I'm sure everybody in the chat's like, fuck yeah, Ted, that's a good idea. Jared in the glory hole, got it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Already got a yes in the chat. Yes. Glory hole. Yes. Glory hole's the place for Jared. I agree. So I sent in a message earlier. I wasn't gay for Jared. Jared says his haters are gay for him. I'm not gay for him. I'm straight for him. I want to marry him and make an honest woman out of him. I want to impregnate him with some bear babies. That's right. I'd feel bad for the person at the other side of the glory hole. Yeah. Yeah, well, if you're sticking a dick in a glory hole, you know what you're doing. Glory hole. A Coyote Ugly soccer Morris. What? There's a glory hole at the Coyote Ugly. Check that out. I've seen them in bathrooms that truckers frequent. You have to stuck paper in it to stop people from looking through. Yeah, is that right? Another thing, he just lies about himself. Yes, he lies about himself. Glory holes are like STD Russian roulette. Yes, it's true. And you never know there might what there is in there. Maybe there's an alligator. It's also dangerous. Get your dick bitten off. Bro needs to just kill, and he'll be good for a few months. Right? Just needs another kill. Bro needs just another kill, and he'll be good for you. Bro? Yeah.
Bro. All right. Now we can do the Cobra shit. Let's see.
Cobra.
Retreat. Oh, is he?
Is this? Oh, this isn't him live.
No.
Is he live on YouTube?
Oh, I don't think right now.
One of my fans stopped by to hang out for a bit, and they hooked it up with 100 proof Rumpel mince, peppermint schnapps, liqueur. This stuff is really good, and it's not a sponsor of the channel. This is also for 21 and up.
Okay.
You want a shout out on the YouTube channel? Hit me up on Cash App or PayPal, and I will give you Cool Cobras a shout out. But we're not here to talk about donations. No, we're here to talk about hanging out with the fans, sipping on some schnapps. You know those bacon bits I have in my fridge from Hormel Bacon Company? Okay, I saved half of my McFlurry from earlier, and I mixed in them bacon bits. Oh my fucking God, YouTube. Y'all saw the McFlurry food hack that I did? It does taste amazing with bacon. Okay, so don't even bother harassing Mickey D's. You go to get your own custom-made chocolate peanut butter McFlurry. Don't harass McDonald's for extra bacon or for bacon pieces. Bring your own, cuz. Okay, putting the bacon bits from Hormel Bacon Company. You know the brands you see me rocking in my cooking videos? I put some of those in there, and it's delicious. I slam the rest of that McFlurry, dude. Putting the bacon in there just ain't fair, dude. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, he put bacon. He put like bacon bits from like a can that you would like put on a salad. He put those in a McFlurry and like stirred them in.
Bacon's like the smoky Rice Krispies, basically.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. That's That sounds delicious. He's been featured on August the Duck recently because he's been doing some crappy cooking videos, and so his cooking videos are getting some legs now.
What is August the Duck?
August the Duck is well, he's like a duck avatar, but he'll look at like Karen videos.
Oh, okay, I see.
And then he got into crappy cooking videos, which that's a thing where people just like with no skill for cooking just start trying to make some shit. Yeah.
Kay's cooking is a good example.
I made some of those peppermint.
Yeah, Kay's cooking.
Kay's cooking. All right.
She's a British lady that makes some of the worst food I've ever seen in my life.
Schnapps with my Southern sweet tea lemonade mixture, and then I poured it into here.
Poured it into there.
And go live for an hour or so and just kind of hang out with the fans, watch some videos, whatever.
Yeah.
But tomorrow I got to work on my album. I haven't been doing that in the last couple of days. And I got till October 1st, so I got the whole month to finish like 3 more songs. Sinister Snakes will be my next Halloween album, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. King Cobra is not like Jared. He seems like a decent guy, right?
Yes, I agree.
And he actually does stuff. He is recording an album, whether the album's any good or not. He is doing it.
Sure. And he has his flaws and he has his undesirable traits, but so do I. You know, like he's way more likable than Jared. Jared is like the ultimate unlikable human being. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, Cobra's got some charisma. He's got charisma. It goes a long way, right?
Yeah.
He got some problems though, obviously. Drinking.
Yeah. I drink a lot too. When me and Cobra talked, we had surprisingly a lot in common. So,
right. But you seem to be on like polar opposites of the food area.
Yeah, I will not eat his cooking.
And he probably wouldn't eat what you eat.
I think he would. I think he eats good food too, and then he eats the food he cooks. I think he just likes everything.
You come over with a charcuterie board, and he'll be like, "Yeah, but where's the queso?"
he literally he ate a little tin of cat food on his stream the other day, right before the cops showed up.
I saw a clip of that, and he was like eating it, and you could see on his face just how vile that was.
Yep.
I mean, dog food. You can eat dog food.
Yeah.
Okay. But cat food. I mean, even when I'm giving my cat some of that, I smell it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it is gross.
But I can't imagine putting it in my mouth.
I had a pet hedgehog, and I used to feed her cat kibble, like dry cat food.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dry cat food gross too.
Yeah.
It's just strong bad meat flavor. Yeah, I gotta like.
It's the odd
Cobra.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's eccentric. He's eccentric.
Yeah.
Autistic Ozzy Osbourne. I kind of look like him, minus slight facial features are a little bit different, and like my eyes are brown, and I'm losing my hair, but there's a very striking similarity. It's like, oh.
He thinks he looks like Ozzy.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like out of the. Oh no.
Took the ponytail holder out.
Right. Yeah.
You know what? When he washes his hair, it looks thicker. So he should wash it, and it would look thicker. Because it gets all like greasy and stringy.
Yep.
Like if Ozzy Osbourne had fetal alcohol syndrome.
Well, okay.
If Ozzy Osbourne had butt sex with Trevor Phillips and Bubbles from Trill.
Coase is like Pee Wee Herman. He cooks. I'll just let it read out loud because it'll read out eventually. Julia Raul.
Park Boys and Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm not insulting Ozzy Osbourne. Honestly, I'm taking.
He cooks delicious food and makes Boglum wine. He's a talented entertainment. I hope he gets a TV show someday.
I think he'd have to leave.
Oh, does that get us the goal?
No, it was a super chat, so unfortunately it didn't go towards the goal, but it's still much appreciated.
Ooh, super chat's still cool.
But yeah, super chat's great.
Make super chats also go over like
it would have
voice.
Yeah. I have it set up through Streamlabs for them to be TTS. So yeah.
The piss out of myself, but it is what it is.
Gotta love this guy.
Yeah, we're hanging out.
He has a couple similarities to Jared. Like him and Jared will wear like the same shirt for like 3 weeks straight. You know,
he's got the bad hygiene for sure.
Yeah, Jared has better teeth than Cobra. Cobra's got some bad teeth because he smokes and probably doesn't brush his teeth. I think he dips too. So like, and if you do that shit and never brush your teeth are gonna rot away pretty quickly.
Yeah. Having some schnapps, just kind of bullshitting the Saturday away, you know.
Schnapps.
No, but some fans showed up. They were traveling through town, and they're like, "Hey, Cobra, we got a bottle for you, man. Can we stop by and take a picture?" And I'm like, at least they asked if they could show up and take a picture with me. They didn't just fucking show up and be like, "Cobra." It's like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Just show up.
Yes. Who's excited to hear Ozzy and his family's new podcast on the 12th of September? I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Not me. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to hearing that.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not one of Ozzy Osbourne's biggest fans. No, I don't see it. The Ozzy knuckles and the glasses. If I was as famous as Ozzy Osbourne by the time I'm 74, I know I've done something right. I will say this.
I mean, Ozzy's been famous since he was like in his 20s. I mean, Black Sabbath. So, yeah.
And I'll also say that I hope Ozzy lives a long life and he gets back up on stage and he continues to make music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me show you Kay's cooking. And you're going to love the name of the dish that Kay is making. You'll see.
Hi, people, and I'm back again. And as you know, I told you I couldn't get the stuff to make the faggots. So, but I have been told to just warm them up and do it as a meal. And these are the frozen faggots that I'm going to be putting in the microwave.
Frozen? What the hell are they?
It's a British dish.
Iron Maiden, baby. Iron Maiden.
Frozen faggots.
And you do it as a meal. And these are the frozen faggots that I'm going to be putting in the microwave for about 4 minutes on each side. But I will have a look and see exactly how long they want. Now, with the faggots, I was asked to do chips and peas.
That's what those are.
See, the chips have got a bit well done. And these faggots, I don't know if you can see them. These faggots are done in the microwave. 7 minutes on full power on one side. Then you turn them over. And it's 4 minutes on the other side. Like I said, I was asked to do them even though it was a warm-up. So now I'm going to add the peas. If I know which thing to turn off. Is it that one? Still not there to cook it.
It's like a pile of steaming diarrhea. It's like so bad.
Yeah. So I've got a spoon that drain.
Yeah, so a cooking contest between Cobra and her.
The peas, the juice away from the peas. I'll put them in
Cobra's
the middle.
meals take a very long time to make.
Yeah, they do.
The peas make it a little more pleasant. I can see peas on there. I'm like, okay. Yeah, but man, the pea juice. I'm gonna stop it with peas. It's enough peas. Oh man.
Chips and peas.
I love faggots, chips, and peas.
Put a few more in the middle for you, mate.
Faggots, chips, and peas.
Faggots, chips, and peas. This is the end product.
And then her poor son has to come and eat it every time.
Of faggots, peas, and chips. I don't know if you can see the faggots, but they're definitely on the plate. And Ali is going to do the taste test.
Here he comes, and she's really short. You can tell.
Never mind stuff.
Okay. Eat your faggots and chips and peas.
So let's try the chips first.
Which you've tried before.
Chip.
It's chip. It's peas.
Slapping so hard.
Yum. It's peas.
Tastes like peas.
And I
Tastes
think
like peas.
And now what is he gonna try? What is he gonna try next?
To say what
I
the
don't know.
actual faggot tastes like.
It tastes like a faggot.
If you said it tastes like a faggot, I swear I should take that fork off you and stab you with it.
If you say it tastes like a faggot, I'll take your fork and stab you with it. Is what she just said.
Tastes like meat.
Tastes like
Yeah, a
meat.
bit peppery though, isn't it?
No.
No. He's like, tastes like meat. Bit peppery, isn't it? Nope.
No.
It's
No.
it.
She's ready.
But then again, I do like pepper, so
I know.
I mean, to me, it's not pepper,
Yeah.
but it's it's nice. I mean, when I used to have them younger, they still taste like they did. So
Yeah, but what about if people haven't had faggots before?
This guy.
Yeah.
Was you explain it?
you don't know what you're missing. Seriously, it's nice. Can I put this down somewhere?
Can I get out of here, Mum? Please.
Not on there though, because that's not there. We'll put it there.
There.
Careful, don't smash the top. Yeah.
He does kind of have a Chris Chan shirt on. It's like similar. I wonder if they've had sex. Now, all the charges were dropped against Chris Chan. So as far as we're concerned, Chris Chan is innocent. Someone claimed earlier that Chris Chan's back to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I'm not even sure what Chris Chan even, they've been so manipulated by the trolls over the years. What's going on with them anymore?
Yeah.
I recommend actually trying them.
Yeah, but I mean, if somebody went, well, I want to try them, but I need what Lee says.
When does everyone need to listen to me? I don't know, I don't know, they taste nice.
All it took to go back to him for Chris Chan was to go to jail for a year and a half and become Jesus.
Right.
That's all it took.
That's all I can actually say.
That's all it takes.
To me,
Hey,
they're
Jesus.
a bit peppery, but
Well, that's true.
that's me.
But like I said, I would actually, if you've never tried them but you want to try them, I don't think you'd be disappointed in actually trying them. So yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Right, if you... Please keep viewing me, and if you like... I mean, I know Lee didn't give much of a description, but to me, faggots are hot, but not too hot to upset my acid.
Just like taking it out of context and not knowing that it's a food, it just sounds so fucked up. Like I don't know. It is a food though. Like it's not. She's a perfectly innocent woman.
Reflux. But yeah, if you like what you've seen, please keep viewing me. If you haven't, also give me a big old thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. If you want to leave a comment, I know people are saying, why are you still asking for comments? Because I am getting them done. So there might be a chance that I will be doing an extra cooking day as well.
Oh.
I swear I will slap you off camera. I'll hit you with camera. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And you can also leave a comment on how hard you want me to smack Lee, if you want.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Holy shit! Thank you, Swell Shank. I'm still here, but I'm probably gonna call it a night in a minute here. I wish we could have met the goal. I'll tell you what. If we meet the goal, I'll keep going. I'll keep going until midnight my time, which is like a half hour from now.
It's about 1:30 on my end. I'm about to call it a night for me over here though. But it's been real.
Yeah.
It's fun. Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those edited Jared videos are pretty wacky. I hope he keeps making those. Those are
great.
funny shit. Yeah. But yeah, have a good night.
Good night. All right. So we're alone again. We are once again alone. How's it going? So, people, I guess it is pretty late most places. It is late on Monday night for me. It's early Tuesday morning for you. I got another show to do tomorrow. So I'm thinking about calling it a night. Thinking about calling it a night. But I don't have to right away. So, sorry I had a brain fart. How's it going, everybody? How is things with you? How are the things with you? Oh God, I'm so tired. I've been doing too many streams. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get going too. I was gonna play Starfield, but I'm just too tired. So I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for supporting me. See you then. Oh shit. I'm streaming again because I need to thank Deadlord. Deadlord here gave a last minute donation. And you know what that means? Hold on, I'm not done yet now. I'm not done because someone finished the goal right before I was about to end the stream. So that means I have to stream for another half hour. So I'm gonna chill. I gotta keep my word, you know. That means I'm streaming for another half hour. That's how it went. Oh. Who'da thunk? Where were you when they built a ladder to heaven? It's a new goal. Yeah, more of me. Yeah, I was just because I turned off OBS and then I was about to go over to YouTube to do the end stream, and here we are. We're going. We're back.
What up, guys? This is Punky J. Welcome to my new room. I'm no longer in that shitty computer room. Should have done this a long time ago, but yeah. Anyways, I'll be fixing shit up here. You won't have to be looking at this wall, but so yeah. I just thought I'd share a story with you guys. This is the first time and the last time I tried magic mushrooms, also known as shrooms. This was about 6-7 years ago, I think. It was a while back ago. I was maybe 22, 23. I ordered these mushrooms online, which was pretty dorky of me, like a fucking nerd. The funny thing is, I even told my mom that they were Magic the Gathering cards. It was a pretty douchey thing to do now that I think about it, but I paid for them at least, so it's not like I made my mom pay for fucking shrooms. But oh man, that was a wonderful night though when I did them. It was a full bag. I took a full fucking bag. Like I ate them like Doritos because I'm an idiot, and it just wasn't doing anything for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna down this fucking bag like Doritos and let's just enjoy the pretty lights. But first of all, let me tell you guys this. Whoever said that you see things when you do shrooms was full of shit. You don't see anything.
There's different types of shrooms.
Some people see...
Some shrooms are very visual and some are not.
Colors and shit like that, but you don't see, images. You don't hallucinate. I mean... I didn't fucking... It wasn't even fun. It was honestly kind of boring. Maybe it's just because I'm a weird person, but I just felt dizzy.
Yeah, shrooms are boring.
It was kind of a little trippy, you know. It was a little bit yeah, whatever. Okay, this is cool. But I just didn't feel the need to do it again. And the funny thing is, I think the reason why it's because I'm already like I'm already weird. But not only that, but like I consider myself an enlightened kind of person. Like I'm at one with myself, you know, and the universe and all that good shit.
No, you're not.
The Buddhist fucking shit. And I don't really feel the need to like get high to be happy, you know? People have these crutches in life where they feel like they need stuff to be happy, but it's all just superficial bullshit. When you can find your own center, you know, your own zen, when you can find peace in yourself, you don't need all this fucking bullshit in the world. All this, you know, drugs and money and all this crap. You don't need any of it. Ravi Shankar, who's like the Dalai Lama of modern times, once said that when you can be happiness, when you can be happy, even when you have nothing, is when you know that you're truly at peace, you know, living your life the right way. And I think that's so profound and beautiful. It really is. But yeah, I have found this kind of oneness. I'm still kind of on a journe, though I'm not exactly, you know,
bro.
I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I think I'm close to it, and I'm sure as hell better than I used to be. I used to worry a lot about stupid bullshit, and I used to be kind of insecure, but
you're
the more,
insecure.
you know,
you just you don't show that you are, but you still are.
This earth, the more I realize that we're all fucking insecure. We've all got insecurities. Nobody's perfect. You know, I don't really care what people think about me anymore because I'm just doing me, bro. You know, I'm just doing me. My mission in life isn't the same as other people's. I have my own unique purpose, and I'm just living it to the best of my own ability. That's really all you can do, man. All you can do in this world is just try. That's all you can fucking do. And if you fail, you know, in the end, as long as you know you did your best, that's all that fucking matters. You know, I could die tomorrow, but I would die at peace knowing I at least gave it my best shot in this world. And I'll tell you something, guys, this life ain't fair, man. This life is far from fair, and there's going to be a lot of cheap shots thrown your way. But you just got to pick yourself up, bro. You got to keep going no matter what. You know, things can only get better. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and you know, more than anything though, you know, life is just a lesson. The things that happen to you, it's a way to learn and grow from. Bruce Lee once said,
I'm glad that you're glad the stream is on. I was about to end it, and then somebody threw in a last-minute donation to keep it running until midnight my time.
pray not for an easy life, but for the strength to endure a hard one. And I think that's probably the best way to put it. So guys, this is Punky J. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Punky J.
I'll be fixing up my room here soon, so don't think you're going to be at to looking at this fucking wall all day. So anyways, guys, take care. Peace.
Peace. All right. I do have to go to the bathroom really quick, though. And then I will continue the stream. And if people want me to stay longer, let's do this next goal. It's a very short one. I will return in just a moment here. See you then. right. Let's see what else we got.
What's up, guys? This is Punky J. I don't know what it is, and I know I just sound like a jaded old man, but really, I don't know what the fuck it is. But kids these days, they're literally fucking retarded. Like, their shit ain't right, man. Their shit is fucking broken. It's not that they're retarded, but it's like they're halfway retarded. Like, they're just fucked up in the head, you know? Like, they got hit really hard in the cranium. Kids these days are socially retarded, and that's the worst form of retardation there is. They're awkward as fuck.
That's
they have
you.
no manners.
You.
They have no respect.
You.
They're just annoying little fuckwads.
You.
That think they're hot shit.
You.
know, they think that they're fucking special.
You.
That's what it is.
You.
And it's funny because I get called ego fag and shit like that from these little cunts. But really, it's them. They like to act like they're special.
Not you.
No,
It's
they
not
like to
you.
toot around, being Mr. fucking fancy. Oh, look at me. I'm so loud
He got rejected.
and obnoxious. Everyone look at me. You know, like fucking Boogie 2988, the fat fucking attention whore. And maybe that's why he's fat, because he just wants people to notice him. That could be a big reason for that, too. Someone in the comments of my video told me that, and I think that's actually true.
Yeah, he got fat just to get noticed.
But yeah, kids these days, they act retarded just because they are fucking retarded, man. I mean, not literally, but they're still fucking... I mean, they're just dumb, dude. They're fucking dumb. And I know kids are the very reason why I've dealt with so much bullshit on YouTube.
You have no idea how true that's about to be. You have no... Dude, you like... another correct Jared prediction.
Little fucking, 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids that they think that they're hot shit and like to hide behind their computer and throw out a bunch of insults that they would never in their life tell me to my face, because they know that would be a death wish if they did. But they know for a fact that they're pussies, and that's why they hide on sites like you.
No, because you had to have money and power to go to Epstein Island. Everyone that was going there had money and power. They were like politicians and billionaires and shit like that.
Dude. And I wish so goddamn badly there was another website. Why is there not another website that could actually compete with YouTube? That should tell you guys something right there, that YouTube is like a mafia. YouTube is like the Nintendo of the internet. Like, if you fuck with them, you're gonna get hit.
Kids to be noticed.
He did. That's how he got noticed.
It's actually kind of creepy in a way.
Damn, now we're at 40% of the final goal of the show tonight.
On some conspiracy shit, though, I do believe that YouTube is owned by, like, the Rothschilds, those big banker people. I totally believe that. I mean, it makes perfect sense. Because YouTube is so goddamn powerful. It's ungodly. I mean, YouTube and Facebook, it's like they rule the internet. People say that Facebook is, like, irrelevant. No, it's not, motherfucker. No, it's not. That shit is huge. I mean...
He's right, actually. People talk about... It's just because it's not the preferred social network of the younger people. It still has way more users than any other social network. So it still generates like crazy amounts of revenue. Elon's running Twitter into the ground. Instagram is owned by Facebook, so Instagram's big also.
What's that dude's name? Mark Zuckerberg? I call him Zuckerberg. That guy is a tool, but he's a rich fucking tool. I mean, that guy's...
Facebook has so many more users than any other social network. I think YouTube might be number 2, actually.
Gotta be like a fucking multi-millionaire. I mean, Jesus fuckballs, dude. Shit's crazy. And, yeah, fucking, man. I know that Facebook is probably owned by the Rothschilds, too, and shit like that. It's just nuts, dude. It's really fucking nuts. And I don't mean to bitch, but you kids, like you.
And they judge it based on active users, so not like dead accounts usually are not counted. So number one, Facebook, then YouTube, then WhatsApp, which is crazy because I've never used WhatsApp. And this is worldwide, so I guess WhatsApp is kind of popular in other countries. Then Facebook Messenger is like treated as a separate social media site, which is kind of strange. But it is kind of separate in a way. It's like its own app. And then Instagram, WeChat, which is a Chinese thing. TikTok. I have a friend that lives in China, and we used to chat on Facebook, but then they took away Facebook in China. So then we moved to like, I don't even remember, a different platform, and then they took that away in China. Like in China, they've taken away like so many websites. Like they let them have it at first. So TikTok, QQ, that's another Chinese thing. I'm guessing this is also Telegram, Snapchat. Snapchat was getting big for a little while, like 2015, 2016. Snapchat was growing and it just kind of fizzled. I think because all the bigger platforms like kind of copied their model. I think a lot of the bigger platforms kind of just created a Snapchat style feature to kind of kill Snapchat's momentum. Because people were like, oh, well, now Instagram has this, so why do I need to move to Snapchat? Pinterest. Reddit's 15. Yeah.
Fucking teens and young adults, you know, like 20, 21, 22. You don't know what it's like to be an older adult and try to have a YouTube channel. It fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks. And I think that's why there aren't that many older YouTube people. It's because they don't like putting up with these little immature shits. You know, these little fuckwads, they're the ones that call me pedophile. They're the ones that, you know, tell me to kill myself. These are the little immature shit stains that do it. I know it. And then maybe there's one or two adults, but those people are just fucked up in the head. They're just dumbasses. I know it's mainly just these little shits. And I'm telling you right now, man, I may sound like a fucking shallow person for saying this, but I would have no problem beating a kid's ass. I really wouldn't. And you know why I'm saying this? It's because I know it would probably do that kid some good. I'm sick of this anti-bullying.
There we go. Yeah, this is where he's pro-bullying. But then we watched another video earlier that was after this, like years after this, where he's like, I'm getting bullied, guys.
Bullshit. These kids need to be bullied. They need to get fucking punched in the face because that's the only way they'll fucking learn. These little shits. That's the only way they'll motherfucking learn is if they get a good punch in the goddamn face.
Once again, Jared saying things that apply to himself.
You know, if they get thrown up against a locker so they can be shown what little bitches they are, they need that shit. But no, we live in a PC world where little kids, little shits like this get pampered, you know? And the ones that do the bullying are the ones that get in trouble. That's fucked up, man. I'm just being real here, dude. I'm not an advocate of this anti-bullying bullshit. I'm not. And you can think I'm some kind of monster for that, but I'm just being real, man. I think that kids need to be bullied. I really do. So anyways, guys, this is Punky J. Here's my rant on how fucked up the youth is today, man. It's crazy, dude. And I writhe in terror knowing what these little shits are going to grow up to be like. I mean, these kids, these little shit stains are going to be our future. And it scares the hell out of me knowing what kind of future they're going to create. It really does, guys. So, see you in the next video, guys. Peace.
Peace. Peace. I've turned into Shabisky where I stream every day for hours and hours and hours. But he does it because that's like his hobby. Like, even if he made all the money he needed, he would still just like stream all day because he just is addicted to it. Dun, 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 dun. Why is Vince McMahon trending? Not sure, man. When shit trends on Twitter, a lot of times it's like, "Oh shit, what happened?" And you click on it, it's like, "Oh, nothing. Nothing's there. It's not actually anything new." You got me again. You got me again. Oh, I see crackheads in the street do all kinds of shit all the time. I see all kinds of shit. Mm. The Bilderbergs. Das Bilderbergs. Crackheads are awesome. Everybody loves them. They're great. Crack is great. It's a good time. I know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. Dogs know it. Yeah, I'm pretty worn out. I'm starting to hit the wall. Oh, God. My neck feels like it needs to crack, but I can't get it to happen yet. Now I'm going to sink into my chair. No Starfield for me tonight. None of that. None of that shit. Alright. Heal me now and understand me later. Jared Genesis is a piece of shit. Tubes. Thank you. Thank you for smoking a bowl to honor my dedication. These back massagers, like the chair back massagers, At this point, I just feel ridiculously tired. Today was my eating day. You know, if I was drunk, I'd probably stay up way later. But since I'm not, I had like a couple shots, but I'm not like not hammered. Oh, I will not be awake for much longer. I posted the Jared with the background removed picture on both the Tap and the Drunken Peasants Discord. So if anyone wants to grab that, I posted it in the general. Jared with his Wolverine haircut. His Wolverine haircut. Someone could Photoshop claws. That's the shit. That is amazing. No background, Jared with his Wolverine haircut. And you could put claws. Wolverine claws. I'm not sure who the Jared Gamer edit stuff is. I'm not sure who's doing that. I found that mint salad video in German.
Star Wars ist im Moment verdammt beschissen. Ich hasse es verdammt nochmal. Zunächst einmal, warum gibt es überhaupt einen Ahsoka? Ich habe ein paar verdammte Screenshots davon gesehen, ich habe es nicht gesehen und es sieht aus wie Müll. Es sieht verdammt nochmal nach Müll aus. Warum gibt es da einen verdammten Luke Skywalker? Verdammt, Mark Hamill aus der Zeit, als er zu den Jedi-Rittern zurückkehrte? Jetzt tun sie das nicht. Es gibt keinen verdammten Grund, irgendetwas von Star Wars nach den ersten 3 Prequels anzuschauen. Das ist nur eine schlecht gemachte Star Trek-Abzocke. Okay. Aber ich versuche, es machst du die ganze politische Sache? Nein, nicht in Star Wars.
Nein.
Bei Star Wars geht es nicht um Politik. Sogar der 6. wird durch das hinzugefügte CGI ruiniert. Und die Ewoks? Erstens, die Ewoks ergeben praktisch keinen Sinn. Wie willst du das Imperium mit Steinen und Stöcken zerstören? Sie haben Waffen. Sie haben Laser. Wie zum Teufel können die verdammten Ewoks das Imperium aufhalten und den 2. Todesstern zerstören? Warum zum Teufel gibt es einen 2. Todesstern? Kannst du nicht aus dem ersten verdammten Film lernen, in dem der verdammte Lukas es so leicht zerstört? Warum machst du ein zweites? Das ist einfach eine Verschwendung von Ressourcen. Es gibt keinen Grund, sich irgendeine der verdammten Star Wars Serien anzuschauen.
All right, guys, I am going to call it a night now. It was a fun extra half hour. It was a fun stream. I'll see all you guys tomorrow on Drunken Peasants. Good night.